Hello? 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 Hello there? Hi! It's time. Talking fish? Yeah, that's me. I'm Le Poisson Steve. I'm Le Poisson Steve. Hello, everybody. We got games. You got games on your phone? You got games on your phone? That's watching TV, so stopping in to say, hi, princess. Avast, watching TV, so stopping in to say, hope your stream goes well. Hashtag ZETA win. Okay. Mods, execute this guy. Execute him. Hello, Spishy. Are we mobile gaming? No, we're not mobile gaming. We're not mobile. Well, I mean, we're mobile. We have motion. If a man has motion and he also games, is that mobile gaming? Because I got motion and I do game. Also, secondly, yes, good, 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 very good. Do you prefer princess then? No, I didn't say anything about princess. It was not about the name itself. It's not about the name itself. It was more so that he wasn't on the T-Win-K train. He wasn't in the T-Win-K train, which is what really, truly matters. This is what we care about, people. We care about the T-Win-K. You aren't even in this match? Well, what I care about is that you say it all the time. I want unyielding loyalty. I want you to say it even when they're not playing. I want you to love them. I want you to love those boys.
Into the mid-season championship, who's going to win that one, and also, of course, the big prize as well, #1 spot in Korea. Who's actually going to take it all between?
How's everyone doing today, huh?
Yeah, it's a rare.
We chilling out
for us as casters that we get a third place game with actual stakes to it.
We chilling out today?
These games are a little bit
Anyone doing any Bing chilling activities?
But it's hard to get it hyped up. But with an actual spot at mid-season championship on the line for
myself, when I live in a very, like I said, a very old area, an area that doesn't have a lot of motion. And I was like, you know what? I'm feeling like some Mediterranean food today. I'm feeling some Mediterranean food. Show up. It has amazing ratings for the place that opened up near me. Like, this place is so authentic. It's essentially like your standard pub Euros, you know? Your standard pub Kebby.
This has been still the furthest they've ever gone. But if they
T-Win-K, let's rise up, boys.
Not only the furthest,
and it was good, but it was not like that good. They didn't have that much motion, honestly. So I was a little disappointed, but I'm gonna let it slide. Additionally, speaking of lack of motion, saw SSG lost to GK. I don't think that's that insane, but I did see that GK apparently had a some beefing. Is that a basketball headband? It's just a regular headband. I don't know. I wear it when I don't want to do my hair. I don't really, you know, since my hair's gotten longer, I'm kind of like, you know, do I really want to do my hair? Especially because my hair is so, like, it's so thin and wiry. I have such strong Caucasian genetics that, like, I have to use hairspray to hold it in place, and I'm like, I don't want to do all that, you know? I don't want to do all that. That's just, it's a lot of work. You know, you guys, we're essentially in a long-term relationship. We've given up. You know, at this point, if you're still here, we're in a long-term relationship. We've given up. You know, we don't have to look nice for each other anymore. We don't have to look nice for each other anymore. We can just show up in our fine attire. I'm proud to love those zesty boys with all my dong. Hashtag T-Win-K. That's what I like to hear. That's what I like to hear. It's long-term and abusive? That's just not true. That's just not true. Do you guys think Avast is real, or is just an AI language model made by big Overwatch to peddle its esport games? You know, I've been seeing a lot of AI mukbangs of people like AI generating mukbangs. I'm like, are we really this far gone as the human race? We can't even just eat food anymore. We can't even eat food.
went to 5. 3-2 victory for AGG.
Like, we can't eat food for content. We're going to AI generate eating food now. This is how far we've fallen.
In favor of T1.
Yeah,
We used to have people, like, make shit.
Feeling very good coming out of that seeing decided in general. T1 kind of swept.
There's a cat that's bursting in here.
Of,
Hey, Lee,
in our
Big Lee.
seeding matches. Whereas for Crazy Raccoon, it was a little
Big
bit
Lee,
of a
do you want to
crash
come
up.
up?
It was
No, they
not
haven't seen you
it was not
before. You guys
fantastic
haven't seen
performance
Big
from
Lee
Crazy Raccoon
before.
in our seeding matches, but when the chips are down, Crazy Raccoon have some crazy plot armor, man. Like, these guys definitely have protagonist status.
Look at him. Look how big this guy is.
When the stakes start to climb higher, Crazy Raccoons start to get progressively better and better.
That's Big Lee.
Yeah, it doesn't. You just really cannot.
That's Big Lee right there.
It seems Crazy Raccoon always find themselves into a grand finals. In fact, after
He's a large orange cat. Yeah, he's a very large orange cat.
Every single
He's we rescued him from he was tied up on the road and left to die, and my mother rescued him. And he's a very, very sweet cat, but he's got
it's minimum second place.
he's also just a big galoof.
I said this yesterday, like they are the final boss of Korea.
He's so galoof pilled. Hey, Vast, cool headband. Thank you. Thank you. I'm kind of feeling the headband. What do you guys think?
When it comes to the protagonists of this,
What do you guys think? What do you think about the headband? I did a bit in Toronto recently. I feel like headband is kind of for me.
all the funding, they have the best uniforms, they have the best players. They're all like 6'7".
I feel like it's for me.
They've all got the Jordans
Okay, cat.
on. T1,
I gotta close the door again. I gotta close the door again because there's people trying to sleep in this house.
T1's results up to this season have been lacking. They didn't even make it to OWCS Asia, but they have been able to pop off recently. But let's drop into our third place match here with All Gamers Global. They recently picked up most of Way's squad.
I closed the door.
They've really found their stride.
Makes you
Even
look like
after
my
losing
guitar
Ryu.
teacher. Could you think I'd look like a guitar teacher?
Sounds like a bit of a meme, but
Think I could do that? I feel like a guitar. I mean, let's say these fingies, they go crazy, but I don't know if I could do guitar necessarily. It looks really good from the side. Let's take a look. Does it? I can't see. Does it look good from the side? Thoughts? What's the verdict?
That was the fourth and final map. And
T1 didn't give you any drip to wear for today? No, their asses haven't given me anything yet. But that's okay. They have to ship it from Korea. Lee, I'm trying to do something.
A very competitive team.
I'm trying to do something. Okay, man?
They beat 3-0.
Okay, we're trying to work.
Now they'll take on
We're trying to work here.
Yeah,
You look like a douchebag from the side. Okay. Don't say that, man. Don't say that, bro. Okay, bro, I just got back from my Pilates class. Hot yoga. I had a green smoothie. And now I'm here to watch some Overwatch, man. Okay, my resting heart rate is 50. I got a 50 resting heart rate. It's not even that good. But I can get lower. Okay. Watch yourself. Watch yourself, man.
More of a slightly less competitive experience.
By the way, I'm gonna tell you guys my pred for this. I'm gonna tell you guys my pred for this.
The better of the teams in our top 4 currently between
If
ZETA, AGG, and Crazy Raccoon.
Because we're doing obviously the third place match first, AGG ZETA.
So are they going to bring it to the table today? AGG starting up with Jasmine.
If AGG, I feel like this swiftly turned into a match where I was very undecided, but now when I was going into it, I was like, oh, there's pretty clear. And then I was like, oh, I'm undecided. Now I'm back to ZETA. I got a ZETA win. I got a ZETA win here. You look like you got strong obliques. Honestly, you're onto something there.
When we saw Jasmine roll out on the Junker Queen, it was short-lived. They had to swap over to Diva.
I feel like if ZETA just doesn't get rolled in the bans, they'll win this. AGG could win if they have like better bans though. Because if ZETA gets to just play Orisa, I think they're in a good. Lee, you gotta leave me alone, man.
Including the all-powerful battle cow of Orisa.
Flora just gotta click heads. I mean, Flora did have a spectacularly bad game, but like I said, I also think they like lost in the bans really terribly. Is that 0 sugar, 0 caffeine Coke? Oh, a connoisseur, huh? A connoisseur, are you? Welcome to the team. Welcome to the team. We'll have you on the 0-0 squad. Welcome to the 0 squared squad. Who are you trying to impress? My heart. Because if I drink caffeine, my heart will explode. I drink like I don't drink any caffeine really. So
stakes extremely high. Qualification to mid-season championship on the line for these teams. Player I'm still going to be mostly looking out.
I'm anti 0-0, but I'm pro 0.
on the side of ZETA.
Progress is slow and steady. At some point, you'll learn that I was on the right side of history, and they'll put you in the history books, you hateful in the back, laughing at us 0-0 squared people, and they'll say these people were so hateful. They had hate in their heart.
Builder stuff going on the poor Sanctum, which is worth looking out for here. We had Iliari and Torbjorn as a duo. Maybe the success of that was down to Crazy Raccoon being a little bit too stubborn and trying
That's
to
plays for the Miami Heat now. Dude, I do have motion like that though, right? I do with the shirt. The shirt. It looks like it does look like I should be on the warm-up squad for like an NBA team. I'm like showing up, I'm like dribble the ball a bit, shoot a couple free throws, shoot a couple corner threes. I should be warming up, coming off the bus wearing like full tracksuit.
AGG have kind of shown their hand yesterday with what they want to do. You mentioned
it does. It is giving like warm up squad.
For this AGG squad, really, to me,
How do you do with the gross aftertaste of 0? I have no gross aftertaste. I'll tell you, that's what I'm telling you. I'm the white guy in the gym that shows up, hit a couple threes, jogs around a bit, doesn't pass, doesn't play any defense. You throw me the ball in the corner. Throw me the ball in the corner, boom, sink. Corner three, boom, sink. Lets a free shot go in the paint. Doesn't do any defense. Doesn't pass. Not running up and down the court, just waiting on the other side. That's the way. That's the type of motion I have. And they'll call me headband guy. Okay, Lee, you want to go out now, bro?
On the village, on the shrine. So really, unless Diva gets banned out, AGG versus ZETA, we'll be looking at a very similar type of composition on those points. It's Sanctum that's going to be the X factor here.
Alright, he's out of there, man.
Alright, our match prediction from the audience in the
He's out of there.
Studio is going the way of ZETA. 62% thus far.
ZETA win? I think that's a fair. The audience knows what's up, honestly.
Maybe I'm a DPS head.
I do need to get a haircut though, because my sideburns are getting a little long. Do you see this shit? My sideburns getting a little, and the back here, it's getting a little long. I do need to get a haircut. Anyone have any suggestions for a haircut? Anyone have any suggestions?
Bernard, of course, I think the better tank in this matchup. Still potentially one of the best tanks in the world. I think maybe behind Dongak at the stage.
Buzz cut? I don't know if I'm doing a buzz cut.
In the specificity of playing the
I want to see the Avast bowl cut. The bowl would be diabolical. Full bald? No, we're not going full bald. That's not on the table. Bowl cut would be diabolical though. 2019 would just be the hard fade. We need that third win. Unstoppable number 3 is on the line. Wait, actually goated graphic here.
NZ Youth cut you had a few years ago.
Okay, we definitely can't be saying that. We definitely can't be saying that one in the Twitch donos. Definitely, I mean, you censored it, but thank you for the tier 2. Sizable heat. I'm gonna let this one slide. we can't be just throwing that one around, but this graphic is inspiring. It is. It is an inspiring graphic.
Yeah, there was a second place versus Crazy Raccoon in stage.
We haven't even been live 20 minutes, dude. I know.
So, yeah,
I know. They are getting my ass. The donos are getting my ass already. 20 minutes in. I guess the subs technically. That's a good censor. Good, well played censor. So ZETA banned Freya makes sense. Moira? This is throwaway. This is throwaway. This is a throwaway ban. This is. I mean, they're laughing. I'm literally looking at the AGG players laugh. They're literally laughing at the Moira ban. I'm watching them laugh. Okay, so they said fuck it. It's a throwaway.
A genuine pick that's like, wow, this is kind of scary. We don't want this. So
you banned Moira and they're laughing. Is this funny to you?
In Korea, where Moira is doing something funny. This is not a real ban. This is just a throwaway from AGG.
Moira's OP. You just don't know. Yeah, oh, sorry. I was spending too much time on the court these days. A little too much time on the court. Been practicing my backhand. Oh shit! I hit the mic. Wait, it's like. Dude, what do you guys think my tennis grunt was? I played tennis from my varsity. Here's my tennis grunt. My tennis grunt. If I was doing it, I was like. That was my tennis grunt. Then going up for the serve. Or sorry, I was going to protect the net. Then I run back. Backhand. That's my grunt. That's my tennis grunt. I don't know if anyone else has one they want to share. Playing more, banning more so they don't play it. They ain't ranked special.
Later in the series, last time we saw All Gamers Global play
That's fair.
yesterday, so rolling out on it here. Might allow for some
Serena West Williams. I mean, Serena Williams would definitely beat my fucking ass on the court. But you know, I'll take the compliment. I also haven't played tennis in a bit. Do you have a table tennis grunt? No, no table tennis grunt, unless it's like insanely intense.
I said yesterday, end of the day before Malga has.
I was only allowed to play doubles because I wasn't responsive enough to cover a full court. Wow. They had you in the training program. So Zeta's playing fucking Malga. Oh, why can't we just play fucking Orisa, bro? I mean, I get it for this particular point because you can roll and hit a fat slam. But also, Sunjin is just on the flank. Sunjin on the flank. Sunjin on the flank. Hello? Hello, he's doing so much damage. He fucking killed Alfie. He killed Pelican. What the fuck? They just didn't see him. No. Oh, no, no. Oh, and we're pausing. Okay.
Staring at a bit of a tech
I feel like the team that were fucking with... Wait, let me read that comment here.
A great start considering
Avast is compared to strong black women at least 5 times per stream. I don't think that's true at all. I don't think that's true.
For good old aid before. No, he actually started
Monumental feed. It's a little dangerous because he was definitely like sub 50 HP. I think he was hoping he could get pack, but like you would have to know that like the sim was pretty charged, especially to push that solo. It's like insane. It's insane ego essentially. Like you can tell that's like a player that swapped to support because I think like if that's like a Chio or you know like a fucking like even like a Bliss or something like that. Like if someone that's been playing main support a while. Funny Astro, like, I don't think they push that if they have low HP. So, hello, Kerry. Hello, hello. Or Kiari? I don't know. I'm assuming it's just Kerry. Because it's a K9. Unless you're going K9 Ari. Are you K9 Ari?
It's not the easiest to repair.
46 psychic damage. Can be a lot if you roll well.
I feel like I don't see a lot of ego plays. Not true. There was some fat ego plays yesterday. I mean, they had like some Ilari ego plays. That went kind of crazy.
Probably more of a miss in my opinion.
It's an A. It's Kyrie. Kyrie? Kyrie Irving?
Right now, just kind of dominating.
Please let us see what's on your head. What are you talking? It's a headband, man. What are you talking about? What do you mean see what's on your head? Does winner go to Saudi? Yes. Because Crazy Raccoon has already qualified. Because Crazy Raccoon already qualified, it does not. This third place match actually matters. So this third place match, the winner of this will go to EWC. Wave check. I mean, wave check. Wave check. Wave. Any wave checkers here?
Out of range using the old drill dash, which can lead to an easy cleanup to a usually evasive target.
Bald check. Nope, not here. No bald here. It's just your boring hair? Yeah, man, I'm white. My hair falls to both my side. I got peasant, like, turnip farmer genetics. It just falls to the side, okay? And I'm not going to do a fluffy middle part, okay? Because it's not for me, and I can't do it. Okay, Flora. Well, that was, Sure, Flora. Just go for the Deadeye. Lose it. Die. Very cool. So they want to stay in this fight. They leave Avi on point, which is, like, relatively chill because he just leaves. I think that's fine to give a point there for this window because they don't have a support ult. Yeah, I think if he canceled through the reload, I agree. I think if he cancels through the reload, he might have just won. So, a little troll. Okay, another free flip here for Zeta. They're gonna try to go in with the beat, aren't they? They're gonna try to go in with the beat? No, they're gonna get Alfie to do it first. Okay, great. This is huge. They can leave. Oh, wait, they killed TP. Bernard is isolated. Sure. Pelican kills one. Oh! Wait. The beam. He's so charged. He's so fucking charged. Oh! Pelican! What is this? Sim gameplay. It's the type of gameplay NA could only dream of playing. Is playing Symmetra for both squads because everyone in fucking Korea loves Symmetra. Everyone in Korea loves Symmetra. Hello, Orans. They fucking love Symmetra. Metallic Rookie, thank you for the prime.
Keep tabs on Pelican.
They love being able to TP and beam people and have a wall to split ults. Okay, well, Pelican has lost the duel, and Alfie has been caught. And we're Amalgam meta too. Also, this is... I mean, Jasmine rolled out on the Orisa, but the fact that we're seeing double Malga Sim Torb, this is fucking heinous. Remember how Avril was like, we're in a Malga meta? We might actually, like, this is actually heinous. Like, Orisa could be played, and we're just like, no, we're gonna play... I mean, maybe it's only for this point. It might only be for this point. But, like, I think in general, like, Malga is, like, pretty decent here on Nepal, so we might just see Malga the whole time. Like, this is so fucked up. This is actually so fucked up. Sim is so sick. I mean, no, don't get me wrong. I mean, I think Symmetra's a very underrated DPS in their current form and like how she works. Okay. The cages are chill. He has killed the cage. Great. Thank you so much, Flora. I'm gonna turn this up just to add. Oh, there we go. Oh, Flora gets pocketed. Oh, they're trying to push out point. They're gonna lose. They're gonna try to push out point because Flora's doing it. Flora's doing it. Flora's finally fucking dead. Now he didn't get saved by Alfie there, but he's actually fucking done it. It was a really good beat too. Preds are still open. Oh fuck. In submissions. Submissions done. No free points for you. It is pretty split down the middle on the Preds, honestly. Okay. So they go to point here again. They know they're gonna have the beat, and they're gonna know that Pelican's gonna have the wall, but they don't have to worry about like a cage or anything. Oh, Flora's fucking dead. I'm gonna be honest, I don't know if the beat was they beated through this, but I guess they just want to beat through the wall, so sure. They're gonna win the round. They just swapped the Malga, they're going the round. I can't believe this shit. I can't believe I'm seeing my OWCS career. I'm too hungover for this. Can you make them stop? Bro, did you not drink your water? Do you not drink your electrolytes before bed? It's very crucial to drink. For every alcoholic drink you drink a glass of water and ideally some electrolytes, okay? About to Pred, can you reopen them? Nope.
Then you finally get the committal of that sound barrier for the final fight. That's a silver lining for AGG.
No, I can't.
A couple of these big ultimates. To finally get to use them.
It's too late for you.
Position. And no real response from ZETA. They had.
Has Everil said his favorite line yet? No, he hasn't. I don't think. Have we heard this? Okay, this is such a silly fight too. Yeah, this is ego. This is watching him. He got the pack too. I didn't even realize he got the pack and still got beamed and died to a turret. Okay, that's silly. That was really silly for Valve because like you're almost never gonna win the sim duel when they have turrets. So that was quite silly. Who are you, my dad? No, just a concerned guy with a headband.
Yeah, for like every single
hangovers are a skill issue. I don't think. Well, I mean, unless you're saying like a skill issue in terms of like you didn't drink enough hydration the night before going to bed, in which case I'd okay say sure. Say sure. I could agree with that. I typically don't get affected by hangovers because I just drink enough water before I go to bed.
Mostly to potentially deal with the Winston if Jimin was going to play it.
Because of the TP for high ground here. Bernard this time's on Diva, so they're not trying to mirror the Malga, which I'm pretty chill with here. A, because for my general pleasure and viewing experience, but B, also maybe they can just like run over TPs. But I'm assuming, did they expect that this is gonna happen? Oh my god, the engage. Bro, AGG was able to just walk at them the whole time and hit the fucking fat stomp. I hate how well adjusted you are. Why would you hate that? What's hating about being well adjusted? Okay, I think everyone can be well adjusted. Thank you for providing entertainment. Just spent the last 3 hours staring at the ceiling trying to fall asleep. I hate that. I'm gonna say I'm very good at falling asleep, but you know what? I can never fall asleep before flights. I can't fall asleep before flights. I toss and turn for hours. Like my flight leaving to Toronto was like another fucking pause. My flight going to Toronto was like it was like left at 6, so I didn't have to get up till like, and I had brunch that day, so I had to get up by like 10, 11, and I went to bed I got in bed by like 2 a.m. which would have been like okay, like fall asleep by like 3, get 7 solid hours, 7.5 or so, maybe if I can stay up a bit later or wake up a bit later. And I just tossed and turned for 3 hours and then fall asleep for like 6.
Did eventually come through, but I think it came through as Finn died. So Finn died mere moments before his.
I get travel anxiety even though I've flown a ton. Dude, I've flown so much and I still hate getting on a plane.
Not enough,
I've flown so much and I hate getting on a plane.
Keep their
And every time there's like, and coming back from Toronto, it was like storming too, and they were just like going. We pretty much skirted the edge of the storm the whole time, so the plane the whole time was like. And I was like, oh fuck, dude. I had like no, there was not relaxing at all.
When maybe they could have.
It was no it's not relaxing at all.
Yeah. Maybe Finn is just a little bit behind the 8 ball on the back.
Can you sleep? Nope. Can't sleep during travel. I also can't nap.
It would be great to see that.
Can't sleep during travel when I'm on a plane, and I can't nap. Ever. I'm not a napper. I'm unable to nap as a person.
Like, why are you wasting your lamp, bro? I'm just unplaceable.
Have you seen the rehearsal? I've seen the earlier seasons. I haven't seen the newest rehearsal yet. The newest season. The one where he's fucking like on the plane. I know that happens, but I haven't seen it.
Got destroyed into everyone else in the team being dismantled was scary in terms of the speed of that engage. ZETA needs to be very
I sleep like a baby on a plane. Dude, I wish that was me. Because honestly, napping on a plane is like the best thing ever. It's like teleportation. Because you fucking fall asleep on a plane. It's literally like you wake up in one state or country and you wake up in a different state or country. Like it seems so fucking goated. It seems so fucking goated, and I wish I could do it, but I just can't. My brain will not let me.
His option's actually gonna end up being the Echo. To be fair, there's nothing to.
Okay, I don't know. Okay, Pelican Echo. We're the D.Va. I mean, they can pulse bomb, so they can sticky bomb like the TPs. Alfie's about to feed again, isn't he? Okay, Lucky. Lucky as fuck. Yeah, they don't have amp now because Alfie was playing so close. And Flora's fucking dead. Is anyone gonna die here? We're gonna use a window. Okay, window for aid. Sure. I don't think the positioning for the window is that good. I'm gonna complete with you here from Finn. Finn dropped that solo to kill aid. I'm not a huge fan. I'm really not a huge fan of this window from Finn. He literally did it to just kill one person. What? What's happening here? Okay. What? So let's go down a quality. Okay. What the fuck? What? Okay, okay, we'll go back. I'm just gonna stay online for a second. Okay, Jasmine's gonna fucking beef. We've gained control of the stream here. Come on, man. Come on, man. At the moment, just not like this. Dude, do I actually have to go to like 720p? I hope not.
Sad little mistake there from Sonjin. Might have been able to do something with it, but unfortunately,
so much shit is happening. Dude, come on. Okay, 720p. What is going on here? 720p? We're going 720p mode? We're on 720p. I don't know why. I don't know why we're gonna have to do this. I might have to go to might have to head to the Twitch stream. This is so cooked. This is so cooked. We'll fix this. We'll fix this after this round, perhaps. I know. Might have to go to Twitch here.
Could be a lot to try and deal with. Maybe you could use something like the Torbjorn ultimate, try and burn through that one real.
I'm gonna throw up. Just wait a second. Okay, it'll be fine. We're gonna make it through. Okay, so they dead at a clear point. They have to pretty much win all these fights now because they don't have that much cap time. Oh, Aid peaked. Wait, Alfie dead? Alfie dead in the streets of Miami. And Bernard's gonna have to bomb here because they're gonna die in cage. I mean, they have to commit here, right? Yeah. Oh, it's not looking good. It's not looking good, Zeta Division bros. It's not looking good. I don't think. I mean, they'll get a touch here and they'll have a dupe, but is it gonna be Pelican? It is. He's got a touch. Okay, they get touch. I mean, that's just kind of, I mean, unfortunate. Just had to use an ult to touch. Unfortunate. Pelican immediately destroyed. And they beat. I mean, that should be it. Unless Alfie gets like a clutch beat, it's done. Yeah, it's done. It's done, so guys. That's first map. I feel like this D.Va pick, I didn't necessarily hate it, But I feel like if they're going to play the D.Va, they really need to be punishing those TPs like way harder, and they just never once punish a TP. So, okay. Let's check the Twitch.
Finally, your first map choice is actually a win.
Let's check the Twitch here. 1 second. Let's take a look here. Overwatch Esports Twitch. Is this better or worse? This one seems to be doing okay. Is it fixed? Okay, is it fixed on YouTube? I would typically almost always prefer to watch on YouTube. Okay, it seems fine now again. So, I'll leave it for the time being, and maybe we'll swap to Twitch if necessary. AGG Sim's good. The thing is, all of Korea is pretty good at sim comps. I will say, I don't think I've seen... AGG has played this, if I remember properly. But I don't feel like they've played it that much, but they have loved... Especially like this Mauga comp in general. I don't think AGG's played like that much Mauga. They've had like much more like Orisa with Jasmine like flexing onto main tanks when possible. Like Orisa, Hazard, etc. Dude, that... that fucking TP. Was your YouTube on auto? No. No, it wasn't. It was not on auto. So yeah, back to the really important conversation though. Yeah, I wish I could sleep on planes. I wish I could sleep on planes. Me not being able to sleep on planes is definitely a humongous skill issue for me. A stat debuff. Especially because I have just like travel anxiety. So I wish I could just sleep through the plane even if it's turbulent. Because then I'd like wake up like, ah, that was nice. But I can't. Maka looked a little more locked in that map. Yeah. I mean, I think Finn, I also, if I go back to that final point in particular, I think Finn dropping the solo window to try to kill Aid when they had isolated him on the torb there on the end of the stairs, kind of a beef because like, okay, maybe you get one pick, but your window completely is LOS by the rest of the point and didn't put like any other pressure for them to have to like pop their window of return to like use a much more cooldown. So I'm not a huge fan of it. Take edibles before your flight. I don't think I would do, well, okay, I will say I've had edibles and the effect has been good, but I've also gotten anxious at times. So I feel like if I take something that ramps up my anxiety before getting on something that I'm already anxious on, I don't know. It could be a recipe for disaster. Have you tried using any sleep medications? No, because I've heard also it could go really terribly. Like, I feel like sleep medications are like, you could just be knocked out or it could turn you into a raving fucking lunatic. So I feel like I'm just kind of the guy that's like, I know what works on me and what doesn't. And I'd rather just, I know I'll survive, so I'm not going to bother self-medicating. I'm going to play it safe, okay? I'm going to let the body do its thing. I'm going to let the body and the mind, do its thing. The body and the mind. And typically I'm just able to, I'll just force my way through that shit. Though I am the guy that like, if we get really bad turbulence, I do the thing where you grip the seat, like the armrest, and I'm like the dude that's like locked in, like, ooh. And I'll have like some bullshit on my phone. Like I'll have like a Northern Lion VOD. Like he'll be playing like Mario Party Jamboree. And they'll be talking about like cum and penises, and I'll have that like on the tray table, and I'm just like sitting there locked in as fuck, like, ooh, just trying to be like, oh, that's so funny what he just said. And it's just like, no, it doesn't, it's not like, it's a tough scene. It's a tough scene.
A lot to play for here, Harry, as we have mid-season championship qualification on the line.
Yeah, so much.
This is adjacent to anti-vax rhetoric. How is it adjacent to anti-vax rhetoric for me to say I don't want to take sleeping pills when I get on a plane? Because I'm worried it would fuck me up. How? If I had tomatoes, I'd throw them at you. If I had tomatoes, I would throw them at you at a ridiculous amount. I would be pulling up tomatoes right here. One tomato. Two tomato. And then it's like, oh, you think you have enough tomatoes? Wrong. Boom.
Match history yesterday.
Third tomato.
Map 1 loss. They take us to New Junk City. Previous to that, they played up against Onsite Gaming where they won everything, so that doesn't count, I guess.
I took edibles on a flight once and had a layover in Atlanta that can only be described as Kafka-esque.
Instant New Junk City.
Yeah, also like Texas, like literally everything THC is banned, including like Delta 8 and like the variants they made specifically to get around like their weed laws, because they're like, yeah, fuck this shit. Like, you better be drinking and driving or we will find you.
In that composition ended up losing to Jasmine.
They did not fix Shambali Monetary. No, they didn't. They didn't fix Shambali Monetary. Oh, they did not. They really did not fix Shambali Monetary.
They love the new Cope City. They love
Your throwing form sucks.
And just to swap up to the order here. And
Mods, have him get Tennis Elbow.
Concern of the Bernard tank choice at the moment. I'd love to see that Orisa come out. We did see Bernard.
So Runa Soppy for Zeta, huh? A little Runa Sloppy Toppy for Zeta Division.
A lot of Diva being played by Bernard.
Did you have Tennis Elbow? I did at one point. Actually, the thing I had worse is I got tendonitis in my forearm a bit, you know? And the thing that kind of fixed it was I lifted more weights, and that kind of fixed it. Like, weightlifting seemed to help it a lot, and I don't know the answer for that. I can't tell you why. And also, I would do the technique where I would take my elbow and I would dig it in here and put my arm on a table, and then I would like dig in it like this, and it would hurt like a bitch, but then it felt like way better after.
Just a cushion to keep comfortable. Hey, maybe he just wants to be comfortable. I'll give him that.
Maybe just a cozy guy. Just a cozy lad getting it done.
Close out of the app and it made me watch ads again. I'm so sorry.
Was certainly doing bits against Zeta. And yep, there it is.
Stop using a string dampener on your racket. Bro, I haven't played tennis in years, okay? You're talking to the wrong guy. It's been a while since I've played any tennis, outside of Wii tennis.
Conspicuously absent, at least from yesterday's game.
It's been a while.
And he's one of the few ball specialists. I mean, that's the weakness, I think, of...
You dig it in me. A vast elbow. No, it's a vast forearm. I wasn't digging in my elbow, per se. It was more my forearm. Alright, so Zeta's gonna ban ball, which I don't think AGG was gonna play ball, really. But I guess it does protect the Orisa for them and like whatever else they want. I'm going live, by the way. And AGG bans Tracer, which I think is pretty chill, because especially if they're liking this, like if they want to protect like symmetric comps, or maybe even play like Genji or some shit, like I guess they're fine with that.
They should have just kept Jasmine in, right? So it's a really good force out.
Wii tennis is goated though. It is goated. It is goated.
My goodness.
What?
Where's the
Hi, Avast. What the fuck is there a guy in the what? Why is there a white boy in the crowd in the WGG arena with a Texas hard Hi Avast? What the fuck's going on there? Why the fuck? Why the fuck? What's happened here? Why is there what? White boy in the arena spotted? Wait, I gotta go back. What? We gotta screenshot this shit out and ask who this is. Let's dox this guy. No, don't act. Let's not dox this guy, but you know what I'm saying. Whose white boy is this? Whose white boy is this? Let me go back to live here.
Squad.
One second. Gotta send a quick tweet.
Not gonna lie, like it was a good outlaw squad. Love up to Fearless, but Bernard coming in, it almost felt like when Decay Giga carried.
Literally is the same situation. Just did one of those like.
Wait.
You know what? You know what? This Albert guy Mayhem picked
A
up
VIP that chatted.
Bernard. And then we didn't get a Genji meta, but we did get a
Clear
Sigma out of
comms.
nowhere, out of complete
Guys, that's
nowhere.
me. That is not
Sigma
you.
meta.
These crackers are getting bold.
So that just worked out unbelievably well for Outlaws.
Me when I eat some of the spicy party mix, and I get one of the rye chips from like the bold Chex Mix, and I eat that. Dude, if he had a T-Win K on his sign, oh. Me, I'm the quirked up white boy. I would need proof. I would need proof.
It's gonna be his default. His default is gonna be Hazard if Ball is banned for sure. You're not gonna see Winston here. That would be a mistake. He could go Orisa, but then.
By the way,
like,
I'm gonna also say it.
He's run out of options if he's playing
The rye chip in the Chex mix, we can all agree is the best part, right? Is the rye chip. Like a nice dusted rye chip.
This is an easy way to draw.
We can all agree that's the best part, right? Of a Chex Mix.
For example, If we get into a long series with
Come on.
Matt
We can say it.
comes in, Elios
Ride
comes
chip is
available,
number 2. What do you put number 1? Like the
Elios,
checks?
ball
Like the
begins
actual
with
checks? The
But
corn
there's
checks?
The long play here from Dongsu and the rest.
It's either corn. Like the only. That's the only acceptable one that fights for the number 1 spot. But the ride chip clears. The spicy little cracker rod things, those are ass and you should feel bad. The spicy little cracker rods are not good. Those are one of the worst parts. That's one of the worst parts of the Chex Mix. Don't even talk to me about the pretzel rod, about the cracker rod. Don't even talk to me about that. I'm partial to Squiggle Breadstick. How are there so many of you? Why are there multiple people supporting that? The ride chip clears. Though, I did get too greedy because they sell the ride chip by itself now. And I bought a bag of ride chips in the airport once because I was like, damn, I really want a snack. And like, I'm going to pay the overpriced airport prices. Too much ride chip, it floods your brain.
The hit scan DPS, however,
it floods your brain. See, Cowboy KLC, you're locking in on that. Too many ride chips, you can have too much of a good thing. You can have too much of a good thing, actually. I learned after buying the bag of ride chip, it was too much of the ride chip. It needed some extra texture difference.
This might be the right call.
Yeah.
Pretzel number 3, I agree with that, Aaron Reading. I agree with your ranking. Ride chip 1, perfectly seasoned checks 2, pretzel number 3. Okay, so they are just gonna play Orisa, which is what I expecting there, and I think kind of like removing the tracer is an interesting idea because it forces the Symmetra and lets them like keep playing the Freya with like less pressure. Okay, trades are pretty decent. Aid, he's hunting. Oh, he's got it. Okay, nice. Nice. Okay, pretty good fight there for AGG.
You really blame me when I constantly ask for an amalgamator when we see this much Malga all the time.
It's like Takis. You eat like 10 and be like, that's enough. I think the difference is I can eat a lot of Takis. I'm gonna be real with you, Happa. I can eat a lot of Takis. I can eat a lot. Dude, Zeta's actually gonna try to keep forcing Malga. I'm gonna lose my fucking mind. They were so good on Orisa. I'm actually gonna lose my fucking mind if they keep trying to force Malga. I think this is so stupid from Zeta, by the way. Like, their Orisa was... Bernard Orisa's is so good. Like, his Malga doesn't look bad, but like, they could just play Orisa. Like, I don't know why they're gonna do this. This is like an extreme Zeta throw.
Nasty headshot there converts into a full frag. Flora just plays on the outside, playing with danger, and Sonjan's happy to live with the danger themselves. But at this
just don't eat the whole bag. That's greed personified.
It's 51 though, nearly a cap.
No, I mean of ride chips. I feel like it's one of those situations where if you eat like half the bag of ride chips, you gotta like clip it up. You're traveling from the airport, it's in your backpack, and it's like, oh shit, I gotta take it out of my backpack and put like a clip on it. Then you forget about it, then it gets stale. Plus it's tainted by like all the airport germs all over the bag. Like, I don't know. It's one of those things that I feel like you just, any airport snacks gotta be just eaten in the airport. Oh. Okay, Aid down.
Showing that they still have that dominance of the captaincy within them.
What the fuck, Lee Suman? Oh my god. He went to go pressure the fucking Malga for some reason and nearly Ajax. He's so lucky. They're gonna commit? Pelican's gonna commit the wall? I mean, if they think they can kill Migaru, okay. They think they can kill Migaru. Sunjin runs into a turret. Dude, Sunjin, this is so funny. The sim shit is killing me. Wait, he missed. Wait, Aid missed. No way. Wait, this is actually a beef from AGG. They actually had that in the bag. Wait, Alfie's chasing. He's ego chasing. Oh! You ever see the bag of marshmallows from Lucky Charms? I have. I don't think they're very good though. I'm gonna be honest. Lucky Charms is one of those things as an adult, they lost their appeal for me greatly. In fact, as an adult, I would rather eat the actual cereal pieces than the marshmallows from Lucky Charms now. But I just, it's just as a cereal in general, they fall into the wayside for me. I would rather, I don't want the, like, there's very few sugary cereals as a child that I would still eat today. The only one that still makes it on the list is like Frosted Flakes. Dude, 8 is getting hunted. Okay, they managed to get the trade. They're just gonna cage Milgaro. Okay, wait, Sunjin walks in. So okay, chill. Let's chill.
That will be the cap now coming through as well as the flip.
Cinnamon Toast Crunch? Okay, that's fair. Cinnamon Toast Crunch, but Cinnamon Toast Crunch is goated. I guess I was gonna say like cereals that feel too sugary. And I guess to my palate still, Cinnamon Toast Crunch does not feel too sugary. Even though it really is insanely sugary.
Opportunities on his bolts as well, because there's been a lot of flora so far in the past.
Okay, so they've equalized Bake. They have double support. They're gonna have 4 ults really. They're gonna have 4 ults here into this. This is like a pretty decent fight for ZETA if they go early, but I don't think they know how much of an ad they had. Or they might be aware they might not have that much of an ad. Okay, the beat. A dead. I feel like AGG's split here was kind of fucking bad. Like Aid, like I thought there. It's one thing if they kill. It's one thing if they kill Aid off the Bola, but I don't know. Like I don't know. The rest of them should have been ready to just get the fuck out, but that's fine. What about mini wheats? Mini wheats are solid, but I'm not a huge fan of them. I also don't consider them like, they don't feel like a super, okay, well, Aid is a lick back. Special K, not a childhood cereal. Special K is kind of an adult cereal if you're eating like the non-sugar stuff, like the normals, or like the freeze-dried fruit. But Special K, solid. Another one that makes it on the list is, you guys know Kix? The corn puffs, Kix? Kix is also one that is like a pretty good childhood cereal that I would still eat today.
51 is very recoverable for this AGG squad.
Fast rotations. They really want Aid. However, the help is going to be there. Photon barrier bought on.
But I don't eat that much cereal these days, so. Okay, so the wall and Bernard. Where is it? Brother went for the long flank, perhaps? And now they're all gonna die because they just have the window to split the wall? Yep. Okay, Aid. Dude, Aid, Freya on Runasapi, this is a classic AGG moment.
A little bit here for Aid. He was losing other duels earlier, but now he's incredibly fired up.
Berry Kicks, never had him. Miel Pops, I know that means Honey Pops, never had him. I know Honeycomb cereal, though. When I became a man, I had to put away my childish cereals. I'm not saying that. Some cereals can still make the rotation, but it's just not something I do very often. I just don't eat cereal by itself very often. I'll tell you a cereal I can eat all the fucking time. Quaker Oat Squares. It sounds crazy. Quaker Oat Squares are actually kind of goated, though. And it doesn't make you feel bad to eat them. Oh, good TP! Wait, the portal? Wait. The Bola went through? The Bola went through that shit? Oh, that's what's poppin'? You know, we're talking about cereal, watching OWCS Korea. We're fucking chilling out. Anyone fuck with Nutrigrain? Like the bars? Not particularly, but I'm not gonna turn them down if they're given to me. I would rather have a nature, not Nature's Valley, what's the one, the Nature's Bakery bar, the Fig Nature's Bakery bars, like a fig raspberry. This is pretty good for AGG here. Dude, AGG's Runasapi has always been so good when they have Aid on playing Freya. And I really just think ZETA just needs to, okay, they put Bernard on the Orisa finally, so they've done it. Well, it doesn't touch. I mean, they're gonna have to lose this fight probably. Wait, Maka? Maka wins that, and now Aid gets healed. Wait, they get to stay on this. They get to stay on this because Sunjin had the window. They gotta kill the immortality. They can't kill the immortality. They can't kill the lamp. They can't kill the lamp. I mean, but the bot didn't move, so the raspberry one is so good. It is. It is so fucking good. I'm telling you. The raspberry one fucking slaps. It's so fucking good. I had to prove myself in every office I've worked at that's had them. I'm like, don't eat 3 of these bars. Do not eat 3 of these bars. Okay, so they go flank, kill Aid. They beat, despite the fact that they had an advantage. So I don't feel like it's kind of a not needed when the floor is already dead, but sure, or rather when Sunjin's already dead, or Aid, but sure. Mr. Raspberry what? Raspberry Fig Bar from Nature's Bakery.
Extremely important. ZETA division needs to have this bot at least in no man's land.
Raspberry Fig Bar. I'll tell you what I also don't fuck with anymore. I don't fuck with Nature's Valley. Nature's Valley granola bars, I do not fuck with those. As a granola enjoyer, I think I just hate it. I think it's dumb. I do not fuck with those bars. The world is not fucking with taking a bite and it spills everywhere. It's just not for me.
It's certainly gonna happen at some point.
Okay, there's 2 Terror Surge on the field. Oh, Maka gets found too. Terror Surge 1. They gotta kill Sunjin. He's so fucking beaten. Okay, there we go. Nice. Dude, I'm telling you, the ZETA division on Orisa, their tempo is just so much better. when you watch them fight here, like even when they trade ults and they're trading picks, like Bernard can just like take over a fight, and also they just know how to play around the Orisa. They know how to like play around the space that Bernard makes way more. Nature's Valley fell off, dude. It did. I love how in Nature's Valley and I'm wearing half it just to fell apart, dude. They're so ass. Who is eating Nature's Valley bars? The fact that their structural integrity is that of like a bunch of pebbles is insane. And I like granola. I'm not even opposed to granola. I'm just opposed to Nature's Valley. I just don't think granola, I don't think like a bar of like very crumbly granola is a good concept as a snack. A granola bar is fine if they like stick together. Like a Quaker granola bar. Like that's fine. So they're just gonna window here because they know the aggression is gonna happen, yep. And it's the last fight. So AGG doesn't have to like overcommit necessarily if they don't want to. Oh, Zeta has like literally 0 ults. AID gonna watch the flank, knowing they might try to take the off angle. Oh, he's looking for it. He's looking for the angle for the bola. Dodged. Terra Surger versus the beat. Finn's gotta get window. They gotta get window or they gotta punish AID. It's one of the two. They punish AID. Oh my, it's actually so doable. It's actually so doable here. It's so doable. Like, yes, the wall is really good, but if Finn... Oh, Finn died. Maybe not. Maybe not. Maybe it might not be doable anymore. Wait. Turret does it again? Turret does it again, and it's Flora on point versus a really low Milgaru. Oh! Holy clutch fucking spear. Oh! Oh! Wait, that's crazy. He's so low, though. He's got a touch. He's got a touch. Oh, my God. He's got a touch again. Dude, if he clutches this, he's a god. Oh... Why did he not play? All they had to do was play fucking Orisa. All they had to do was play Orisa. Just play Orisa, man. Why are they so tapped into this Malga shit? It looks so much better.
Not enough left in the tank there from Zeta, but they made it close. A very competitive Arunasaki. It's been 0-2 so far. We expected a bit more on the pull out of Zeta Division. We got more.
That's it? No, I don't think that it's first to 4, right?
We'll still need to bring a little more.
I believe it's still first to 4.
If they want to start winning something, because
bring back the Avast guy in the crowd.
One more for AGG, and it's a reverse sweep only scenario for Zeta.
Somewhat related, but the Kirkland chocolate peanut butter protein bars are so goated. Nature's Valley has to be held up by all the corporate offices to buy a case of 4,000 that their staff can have an unsatisfying snack and then return to office. See, but that's the thing. If you... I feel like I've been in many offices in my day, and very few continue to stock the Nature's Valley. Almost everyone, if it was an office manager below the age of like 35, they were getting the Nature's Bakery raspberry fig bars, or they were getting a Quaker granola. Bro, I made the Texas hard sign. That was my friend. They're goated with it. Tell them they're goated with it. Tell them they're goated with it for real. Also, great sign. Crazy Cougars T1 finals. I thought there was another game to determine the last finalist. So no, this is the 3rd place match. So Korea, OWCS Korea, they don't do like a lower bracket. It's just like single limb, but there's a 3rd place match. And the 3rd place match wouldn't matter in this case because technically, usually, because Korea only is getting 2 slots to go to EWC for midseason. But because Crazy Raccoon has already qualified, essentially the 3rd place match now, the winner of this between Zeta and AG will still go to EWC, which is like kind of crazy. Can you please pass the ball? Okay. Okay, man. Like, what is this? What is this edit? This is so silly. Not the, like, sweaty guy body and with my face over the top. Okay. This is... The sweaty guy in gym body with my face over the top. The pit stains are wild. Ball hog. Ball hog here. Sorry. Well, I'm the white guy in the gym that shoots for corner 3s. That's what I'm doing. The Avast brawn emo. Unrealistically small stains. You know, honestly, I'm a pit sweater. I won't deny it. But I don't get that crazy of pit stains unless I did like insane cardio. But I honestly get way more like sweat on my chest now than I do on my pits. I'm like a chest sweater when I'm doing like crazy cardio. Like I'm like absolutely soaked on my chest comparatively. So it's not quite accurate. Hi Bass, hashtag munch munch munch. I got crazy swamp ass. That always. Yeah, I'm not a swamp ass guy, so that doesn't really get me. That's what it said on the sign? Okay. Well, I don't know what their Twitter ad is, so. Swamp ass guy? Hello, Avril. Avril, why is Zeta not playing fucking Orisa? What the hell are they doing? They're trying to force this Mauga shit? Didn't like it. Didn't love it. All they had to do was play the Orisa. I told you, pleasure, we're in a Mauga. We're not a Mauga. He's saying it. He's saying it. We're not. Fucking Zeta would have won if they'd played the Orisa. I'm telling you. Oh, I spilled Coke on me. "19-year-old Europeans flame Avril for that take on Twitter." That's true. 19-year-old Europeans, a symbol. 19-year-old Europeans, get together. We need to start flaming Avril for that take. Why are we in a low-key Mauga meta? I mean, honestly, it's because Sim is... I think it's because everyone realized BAP is, like, insanely fucking good, and teams have kind of been reckoning with, like, the BAP being so good, and, like, oh, what's really good with BAP? A Mauga. Oh, we love a window. Oh, we hit a lamp. Well, we're playing Rush anyways. We're playing, like, a Brawl Rush with, like, this Orisa. What if we just played Mauga? And then you can, like, play Mauga to, like, play and get past, like, some of the front line and, like, go for sort of, like, this engage upon some of your squishier targets in the back. And you can combine it with, like, Sims, so you can bring the Mauga in and out of the gameplay, and you get a lot of damage, and you get a lot of mitigation with the wall. Like, it kind of just, like, mitigate. It kind of, like, if you're going to play Orisa, then it's like, well, why not play Mauga? Because you get, like, many very similar ideas. But... Are you supposed to look like deep fucking value right now? No, I'm not supposed to look. It's not a bit. This is me. I'm just wearing a headband. I'm not supposed to look like anyone. I'm supposed to look like Avast wearing a headband. I didn't want to do my hair. That's all it is. It is me wearing a headband. There's not. It's not a bit of me trying to look like someone. He's doing the headband bit.
Start to pull it within a winnable position, but just not enough time left, not enough members left. Fora can't win a 1v5 at that stage. The only surviving member.
It's not. It's just me wearing a headband.
And as a reminder now as well, even if Zeta start bringing this one back, we're gonna get the map pool reset, which will be very beneficial for AGG.
Miami Heat chiropractic assistant on the court.
What? This is gonna be a minimum.
It's also not like just a bright red shirt. This is like a, what is it? Like a what's a sienna? A sienna red? Like a burnt red? I think. Is this the right name? Brick red maybe? Bricked up red?
And 3, and AGG had to reverse sweep that one as well. So AGG had to pull out all the stops for it.
Didn't want to do what is left of your hair, bro. I mean, I can do this because it's YouTube, but like, this hair, look at look at the hair, man. Okay, if I don't put in product, this shit is gonna get everywhere. Okay, I have to wear a headband if I don't put in product, because it's gonna get all fucking over the place. I have to wear a headband. No, it looks cool like that. No, it doesn't. It doesn't. It just gets everywhere. Look, I've changed the headband. It's under the other headband now.
Was it a strong regular season for them?
Crazy Raccoon and AGG were number 1, number 2.
It's under the headband.
Zeta 4, Falcons 5.
Matt Mercer. I should start doing live D&D content, except no, I won't actually, because that niche for like 34-year-olds has been entirely cornered by Critical Role, so I would not do that, nor do I really want to.
Not as bad as you
Leon
think.
S. Kennedy look.
Done well. I think Alpha he's fit in reasonably well. Opening Venture Band says to me they want to enable the Symmetra again, but they don't want to deal with the Sonjin Venture. Although I will say,
your hair reminds me of that guy who says he's 37 and looks like he's 17, but clearly looks old. That's like a ridiculous description. I don't even know. So Zeta has banned Venture, which, to be fair, Venture has been pretty decent, and a lot of teams have been pulling it out a lot. AGG has banned Lifeweaver.
We saw what he can do on the Freya once he gets fired up a little. Second half, or maybe even breaking it down to thirds. Second third of our Runesarp.
I mean,
absolutely dominant.
has Zeta played Lifeweaver yet? I don't think this. I don't think they've played Lifeweaver yet. Like Alvi typically has not flexed that because they're not putting Finn like Finn is always playing like BAP in Ana and shit. So that's just kind of a throwaway.
Moira was a throwaway map 1. Our second throwaway ban for AGG now on map 3.
I like the venture ban though. I think it's a pretty interesting idea, especially like if they're trying to play a lot of sim. Like venture is like pretty decent into it, especially because it gives you a lot of escape options. So, I mean the bans are good. I think Zeta might be cooked if they do. They need to play Orisa. I'm telling you, they need to play Orisa. Thank you, fucking God, they're gonna play Orisa. Thank you, God, they're playing Orisa. Sweaty, creepy Peloton instructor. I've only taken a single Peloton ride in my whole life because my mom has one and I used it once to exercise and I didn't listen to it because I had on headphones, so I can't. And the guy was bald that was doing my Peloton ride, I think. So I don't know that. I don't know about that one. I don't know about a creepy Peloton instructor vibe.
Removing one of the threats early.
The PCs are at their desk, yeah, because they have the counters so you can see how much crypto they're mining at the same time.
As well, it's a complete mirror, no Malga, which is probably good news for Zeta. Don't they know it?
All right, here we go again.
Oh,
with the classic.
Wait a minute, they're back.
Strong this time around.
All they needed was the spirit of Orisa in the server. This just the hopeful spirit, the rallying cry of the Orisa spinning their javelin. Is it a her? I guess Orisa's her. Spinning her javelin.
Taken down by their counterpart, and Zeta Division start off strong.
Flora, the promised consort.
But it heals me probably over the space
The promised consort.
Seconds and actually probably placebo because
it was Northern Lion. No, it wasn't. I went, dude. Northern Lion did guest Peloton instructions. That would be so fucking funny though. I would actually try to ride my mom's Peloton again if I could see a Northern Lion like Peloton instruction. Like that thing would be funny as fuck.
Keep up the unemployed life.
The Mad Topster. I'm not technically unemployed, but thank you for the prime. But I guess I'm like half unemployed. Okay, it's gonna get Flora. They've traded boluses, but they do have a window. But Finn, oh, Finn isolated, gone. Very unlucky they get bowed back there, and they don't have a chance to use it. Have you seen 28 years later yet? No, I do want to see it though. I'm looking forward to seeing it. All I know about the movie so far is that apparently there's a zombie with a huge fucking penis.
Constantly hunting each other down.
That's the only spoiler I have, and I'm trying to avoid spoilers. Is that there is a zombie in the movie that has a gigantic fucking penis. That's all I know. Source? I haven't seen the movie, so I can't tell you the source.
Look out for and really put their carry on all today's performances against AGG. We saw a bit of that.
Okay, so they TP here, but they're just gonna have their own TP to run away. Both squads have windows, so everyone's just gonna poke and see if they can't force a lamp.
Question is, do they know their advantage?
Does zombie disease make your cock huge? Might need that. Might need that. Wait, what the fuck is this? Why, Mako? What the fuck? Okay, sure. Both Baptistes get a little lost there, and unfortunately, Maka did not know that Finn was gonna like TP on top of him.
You have to be prepared to play for some TPs as well. And
well, that's very beneficial for Zeta Division. I'm not gonna lie. You might be talking about the porn parody 28 minutes later. No, I'm not. And I can proudly say I've never seen a porn parody of any movie. Wait, Maka didn't get the beat.
It's gonna have to stay on 1 HP.
Solo. Okay, Aid's doing things. Aid's doing things. That's fine.
They're just hitting 2 right clicks, and while Finn and Burnout are going to be a force to be dealt with in the back, a lot of sustainability and brutal damage. They are going to have to commute.
Do they even still make porn parodies? I'm sure they do. There's a whole world out there that we don't even know about. Especially in the gooning department. Okay, so Bernard gets the touch here for the last second, but they have no ults except maybe the bolus. Yeah, I mean, there's just no help. There's no help, and the lamp doesn't make it in time because Finn tried to throw the lamp from like far away, and it just wasn't gonna make it. It's a great pick, but they just don't want the point presence. It's over. They gotta give it up. Give up the ghost. I love going to the movie. No possible spoilers, dude. I'm gonna tell you what I also liked about the movie trailers at least, the movie didn't give away all the major plot points. So many movies in the past like 6 to 8 years did really bad about giving away all the major plot points of the film. And I feel like 28 years later did not do that, which I'm like, it left like a lot of things open, which I think is a nice change of pace.
First up on ultimate, nothing else to be found. Ave with a couple of nice shots, chunking down Flora once more.
Just absolutely torturing them on the approach. But damage is already
I encountered sponge cock square nuts once.
They are not safe.
Okay, the window goes crazy here.
Beyond the pale of darkness, and darkness strikes back.
They're just gonna clear it, Bernard. We're chilling.
Should be thoroughly slain.
Do you see Avril banned the word goon in his chat? Well, he's in the wrong game. Bro's in the wrong game, wrong community to be banning that word. We're a goon friendly chat for the word being used and the concept of gooning, not actually gooning. So they can just hold choke here with the Terror Surge, knowing that they have like a way bigger ad here. They could literally just go use this to just like force a beat and then just counter beat or something. I guess you probably beat first to force beat and then you Terror Surge. I think it's probably a better option, better play.
Even more worrying for Z Division. They've already used a lot of their.
Wait, the new Bunker is sick? Yeah, they had the lamp. They force lamp. Now they're just gonna Terror Surge, surely, right? They just Terror Surge off that. Yep, and it's fat. Even if they don't kill people, it should be enough, right? Should? Wait, it should? Wait, the off angle? Wait, what? An aid lost the bolus? Holy beef. Okay.
Thankfully, he'll be able to get that one pretty quick via the passive bowler.
Okay, well that's just an Omega beat from AGG. They didn't finish off a single target. I hate to tell you, Connor, but I've been gooning here for years. Have we reached the point in the stream where we're gonna start calling me by my first name?
And then beyond that,
have we gotten to the point in the stream where we're all gonna start referring to me by my first name? Was this just adding on to my long-term relationship theory of the stream?
All right, walls on walls on walls. Everyone playing in a relatively safe position right
Okay,
now.
they chill. They keep it chill. Bernard's just gonna... Surely they just walk in here with like a fucking Terror Surge, right? Surely Bernard just drops the Terror Surge here to win. Oh, maybe not even necessary. Oh, well, he does. He does. Oh, my captain. My captain. My captain. No. I think they're okay. Yeah, they're okay. They're okay. Bernard does it again. Bernard does it again, folks. I prefer a more distant relationship. Well, I mean, like many long-term relationships, we could grow apart with time. We could grow to resent each other. The unspoken words building up to resentment. And over time, we slowly grow apart until eventually we realize that we're no longer the same people that got together. And now we have to walk away. Happy that we knew each other, but sad that the relationship drifted apart.
Point number 3 is ZETA bounce back, an important bounce back. They needed that one. They got close on our opening arena. Here comes aid on the
Oh, it's fat.
Respected is going to be Finn dropping a lamp.
Okay, that's enough. Back to Overwatch. That's enough. Okay. I mean, they're just gonna use that to get on out, right? Yeah. Dude, Bernard on Orisa just fucks so hard. It's crazy. It's crazy how hard Bernard fucks on Orisa. The fact that they threw so hard by not just putting Bernard on the Orisa is so insane to me. That's all they had to do. The rest of their comps were fine. Just literally put Bernard on the Orisa here and the Orisa meta. I'm sorry, what did I just join? Are you doing okay, man? I'm just postulating now that people the stream's reached its long-term like relationship stage of the stream. Like we need a spark. We need a spark to bring it back, you know? Like we're kind of like, you know, we're sleeping in the room half the time. Dinners are silent. We haven't had like a proper date in a while. Trying to bring the magic back. Post hog. Okay.
Tightly packed teams behind the window though. Flora often having to give up that angle and just try and find what they can.
Okay, they finally zoom in. Like, just notice Zeta Division on this map comparatively. Like, yes, they do have some fumbles, but comparatively, like, Zeta knows how to play when Bernard is like taking like a lot of space. and Bernard's like also just like fucking fragging the fuck out and doing a shit ton of damage on the Orisa. Look at this guy go. He's a fucking freak of nature.
Flora really carried that one.
Come back to Valorant. Listen, it's not that Valorant and I, it's just more so I'm very, very busy. So it's tough for me to make it back to Valorant this time. I still watch it, still keep up with it, still saw Sideshow, Bryn, everyone in Toronto. Uber, Wyatt, of course. Saw them all, Dryad. We're still in there. But Valorant, it doesn't need me. There's like 8 million people in that game. It doesn't need me. These guys, they need me. AGG, let's go. Swing with the Zeta Division hate. Thoughts on that, guys? Okay, they're going to counter the beat. Really good pressure on the Alpha because they pop it early. Bamboozled by the TP out for a moment now at the exchange. Dude, Finn dies. Duh, bro. Finn definitely. I mean, to be fair, like this is like a very common thing. Is like you just want to isolate the flex support anyways. You're going to isolate like the BAP. So they clean up. We don't want you either, though. Oh, okay. Well, I'm taking my ass to Valorant. You know what? First Scarf chatter, we're going to Valorant. They don't need me here, apparently. Looks like it's time for me to call it quits.
Finn on window next for the retake here. This one might go to all 5 rounds, all 5 points.
New Bungada. That's so true. D Mr. 6, so true.
Chunking damage for Aid. Might even build up a bowler before Zeta in position.
What the fuck? Come back here. Sorry about that swing. I was letting my like long-term relationship chatters get me down, you know? Their negativity or their over-familiarity, letting the romance die. Okay. That's what we like to see. We like to see a pick. We like to see a pick. We like to see the rush on Sunjin. Okay. There's my rush. There's my Zeta. There's my Zeta. My Spice. My Dune. My Arrakis.
The opening shot so clean. This is what you need out of Flora. He's starting to get into his zone now. For Zeta Division to find.
How does Bernard pound so hard the whole time flop? I mean, I don't think the whole team flops. I do think one of the weakest parts for Zeta holistically is Finn Alfie, even though Alfie's made a really good role swap. Seems like they still struggle at times to get like a ton of value with their positioning and like not get caught. Additionally, like Flora is like an insanely hot cold player. My Arrakis, my goon. Okay, they window and wall split the point here, so they get like immediately on it. Oh, wow, how the fuck, dude, Flora? Okay, so they speed it. So Alfie is just speeding Flora to go like look for these picks on Aid, which is actually really smart, especially because you know you have those ults. They just win the fight. Can I do the gnarly twerk? I don't think I have the cheat control for that, but Moon Prisms, thank you for the prime. I did see they did Cat's Eye at the Kids Choice Awards, and like they had to like cut away from them when they started twerking, and I'm like, but why are they have gnarly why do they have the song Gnarly play at the Kids Choice Awards? Well, like they're literally throwing ass, and then they hit him with the goo guns at the end, which I still find really funny. Ooh, Jasmine dies. Dude, Flora really has brought this back. Sunjin touches, but I mean, they don't have the health, right? Unless they don't have the health, surely. Without V being here. Surely AGG doesn't just like hard carry this? No way, right? They did it. Oh my god. Just play Orisa.
Yeah, AGG, they got that opening point, but the rest of the 3 go.
Just play the fucking Orisa Zeta Division. I beg of you. I beg of you. Just play the fucking Orisa. Was Orisa already banned? No, Orisa hasn't been banned. Orisa hasn't been banned at all.
To get themselves back into contention for 3rd, playing Orisa the entire way through. Burner has to be considered the best.
Did AG win the fight with Beat? Who's gonna tell him? Who's gonna tell him? AG lost. AG, I put my hand on his shoulder. Avast, put your hand on his shoulder.
In the server today as well. A slow one for an Aid.
Look into your eyes.
Amount of damage he was able to do on Runasapi. Zeta Division now. Thinking further about the long game. We have to go to 6 maps if Zeta make this comeback happen.
I start doing like the pickup lines. I start doing like the, if you were a pirate, would you put your parrot on this shoulder or this shoulder? Well, Me doing like the fire, the big yawn, like ended up right there. I break your wrist. Why is it reading like an AI dungeon game? It's like you're just like putting in the contextual like commands, and it's like I break your wrist. W Riz, thank you, thank you. I've seen enough. Come on, that was good, right? No one's using that one anymore. No one's using the what if you were a pirate? Would you put your parrot on this shoulder or this shoulder? When are you pre-gumming up Roblox Grow a Garden co-streamer? Dude, I saw that game had like 21 million concurrent players, and I think the best part to me is that the developer like posted something and it crossed my timeline, and I was like, you know what? Let's see what the people are saying about the Roblox Grow a Garden game. That's like insanely popular. And I see a guy in the replies of his post being like, "You guys did fucking nothing. You just changed the red pepper fruit to a green pepper fruit and the pineapple to a mango. Like, this is an innovative gameplay." And then like people were sitting here like fighting with the guy. And I'm like, isn't it just like a Roblox game? Like, isn't it just like a Roblox game? Like, what are we like what's like what are we talking about here? like surely the gameplay of Grow a Garden is not that good. Like the Roblox gameplay can't be this good, you know? To be fighting over this. If you were a pirate, would you put your eye patch on your left or right ball? Super started talking about Roblox earlier and lost 100 viewers by the time he was done speaking. I mean, I literally worked with one of the largest Roblox creators of our fucking era. I worked with Creekcraft, who's a guy that's like, he's like one of the largest Roblox streamers and creators, and like produces like all the like insane slop content for that. Okay, I'll be right back. I get some water. Anyone want any water from the kitchen? Guess what? I'm walking away. Oh. Okay. Guys, I'm getting a little hungry. I might have to do my customary snack around this time. I might have to eat 4 pieces of untoasted bread smeared with peanut butter.
Episode 3, Revenge of ZETA.
Thoughts on that?
On New Junk City as they bounce back for 1 map in this potential 7-mapper series. It is fighting for third.
No onion and paprika? Well, that wouldn't really work if it's peanut butter. If I were to put butter on it, maybe.
Well, qualification into the stage's major, the big international event.
Anyone else playing with it a little? At Avast, at chat, at Avast.
You lose, you are out, and forced to potentially participate in
mods.
the global LCQ if you
mods, turn him into a eunuch and take him to my palace.
A thing where everyone goes. It's if you want
make that man a eunuch and take him to my palace, mods.
Your own way over there to
he will advise me in political and military affairs.
ZETA have bought themselves a potential now to tie up the series. It is AGG's map choice. Going to take us to Circuit Royale, a map that they chose versus Crazy Raccoon yesterday.
'Cause
Yeah, we saw some Ramatra plays here.
Eat a
on set.
Nature
Great
Valley
arm.
bar.
And
No, I don't have any in the
I
house
hate to get
anyways.
my Haterade on straight away. We saw a couple of aid feeds on this.
Why
map,
does he
which
get
I
to be
think,
employed? Well, if you want to
either
trade
way,
your
that
balls for
definitely could've
employment,
been
are you willing to
good.
make that trade?
Well, it certainly
So I'm
didn't
hoping for
help.
some big aid discipline.
Are you willing to make that trade?
So
Trade your
reminder, we
testicles for
had
employment?
A Freya ban here with a Zarya ban from AGG yesterday. Now, I don't think the Zarya ban needs to come on through. I'm just not expecting Bernard to pull that through at all.
Yes. Okay. Well,
Jasmine would love to.
We could have a lot of court
Sigma
eunuchs if we
mode,
want.
I think despite
Shambali
the history
monetary,
of
yep.
We even talked about this Houston Outlaws.
the state of my wallet when I open it up, the shambolic monetary.
playoffs in Overwatch League. But lately, in the last 2 years, particularly,
They're gonna
this
ban
year,
Orisa.
it is
Dude,
such
I
a
think
big
Zeta,
risk.
this might be the
Because
moment that cooked him.
I just have not seen Bernard
Could-
play it at all. I think the Orisa ban's good because now you're
The Orisa
respecting
ban is
that.
really good from
Okay, we
AGG.
might not be able to comfortably win these Orisa
Did we get
moves.
healthcare?
What can we do with that?
You
What
get
can we
court
do with
secrets
AGG?
and the ability to
Play
move up
Sigma,
in the
play
rankings
Ram
and
if
secure
required.
political
Ram
power.
ends up punishing the Diva. So Sigma and Ram seem to be the most
Sojourn ban, so they prevent like double hit scan plays. But I mean, I didn't think AGG might. I mean, AGG sometimes might play it.
Don't give aid.
So it's
to play a Sojourn, which is what he played yesterday. Although he played that
so.
yesterday because
I mean, I feel
Freya
like they're
was
fine
banned,
with the
so
Freya
I'm
though.
not
Like
entirely
I don't think
sure
this ban is that
that
good
a Sojourn
because
is
like
necessary
if
here.
anything,
However, the
Sojourn
one
is
thing
better for
that
Zeta,
is
like
especially
Avro's
on
talking about.
AGG side that this is targeting
Is this the map to
AGG
ban
is one of
Orisa?
the
Yes,
teams in
it's a good
2021
map to ban
that does
Orisa
like
because
play
AGG
the
is
double
perfectly
long
fine
range
not
scope.
playing
We
it.
like to play both Freya
And Bernard
and
can
Sojourn
obviously
at the same
play
time.
not Orisa,
And
but
Sonjin on the Soj. So this
I mean, he's probably gonna try to force like Sigma or something.
Over towards Afara. And Krezu-kun potentially happy to take that battle.
I'd rather have a dental plan.
Yeah,
Zeta
going up
rather.
against crazy.
A dental plan, huh?
Yesterday we saw a little bit of Ilyari as
What if
well.
we just replace all of your
Ilyari
teeth
back.
with like gold
Double long-range
teeth
focus,
instead?
Absolute shooting gallery
And you don't
coming
need
through
dental
from
anymore.
All Gamers Global. Likely to see something similar here, just with a Freya flavor instead of the Sojourn flavor.
And then you'd have like a cool ass grill.
Previously. All Gamers Global, they want to grab this series by the horns once again.
Wood teeth greater than gold teeth. I just don't think that's possibly true. I feel like gold teeth would be better.
Option here is obviously
I
the
guess they're a
name,
little
which
soft,
I've already
though.
covered over. Note that Heesang did play that yesterday. And for Sonjin, I think I just respect the Symmetra early on. We know we're in a Symmetra meta. We also know a situation.
Yo, Finn?
As the Finn drops a beat for us real quick.
He's kind of hitting it.
Pirates of the Caribbean, but I don't think it is this time. Jasmine, no surprises.
Bro's actually hitting it.
Sigma, Burner, no Orisa means he's gonna go for
Vast
Ram.
Nitro Stream win.
As I mentioned, Burner avoiding Sigma currently. So honestly,
I don't think I'm gonna
against
get off. I
heavy
mean, I
pressure
might get off the perk,
Avast
maybe.
Freya,
Might get off the
or
Quaaludes.
Jasmine's gonna be
Well,
playing
probably not the Quaaludes, but okay. So so Bernard's gonna play Ram. Okay, sure.
No
Bernard
better
Ram
this
makes
time.
sense. Jasmine plays some Sigma.
That's Crazy Raccoon who will try to-
That's something I kind of saw coming.
Flora just
Because I
takes
don't
two
think they
of
necessarily
those
wanted to
guys
immediately
and,
mirror the
well,
Ram.
He's not going to be willing to match just yet.
As there's no TPs available for Zeta, they're gonna have to be waiting.
So they're just gonna try to rush here with the Ram, with the Ram May, and then AGG just has to live.
One rookie of the year in 2021.
Bye. Good night, Orens. Good night.
Bit of a history lesson there.
Have a good sleep.
Early push on's been quite immense as well. AGG has given up a lot of space. Usually, where these turrets
They
are
really
on
are
the
afraid.
bridge,
They're afraid of the
is where you
rush.
would want to hold. And AGG have given up a decent amount of this ground. As
They're
now
very
have to
afraid of the
break through that
rush.
side room into the store.
Because they know they're gonna have window.
Yeah, trying to
Yep.
focus wider road, maybe gives better disengagement angles coming through. Actually looking for the bowler to open it.
Oh, that's fat. I mean, it stymies them a bit. Just a tad. And the window's around the corner now, so AGG is like, they're chill as fuck. They're actually so fucking chill. They're actually so fucking chill
That's
here
the
being
thing,
on the
because
corner.
there's a lot more spam coming through from AGG. If it doesn't land in a kill, as I said yesterday versus CR, it means that Zeta now just get to farm up ultimates, they get double support ultimates.
Oh!
Straight away diving on in, using everything.
Okay.
in tempo. And you're
Okay,
not gonna
Alvi.
get the match, So Jasmine's just fluxing, like I think he's swapping.
Yeah, I
He's
mean,
got
this has to be a swap for Jasmine.
otherwise.
Yeah,
Everybody is suckering on me. Yeah, do you not want to be loved in the chat? Do you personally enjoy the Freya gameplay in comparison to other DPS? My personal opinion, Freya is a very exciting character, but I find she kind of fucks up the gameplay state a little bit.
Understanding that it's just gonna be
She's one of those characters where it's like, oh, we have an insane amount of burst damage, which is good because we have an insane amount of burst healing in the game, and it's fun because of that, but also I feel like it kind of fucks up like the gameplay state a bit. But I will give Freya a benefit of the doubt because I think she did help force
It's got to be lacking
like
Marcus soon if Marcus not careful about this one.
instead of playing like these like.
Oh, wait.
Well,
Rotated on there.
no, I mean,
The
she
rest of
also
the
like
team
is
went
she's
away.
good at like burning
Sonji
down like
fell
certain
apart,
tanks
so
and
Aid
stuff.
was left
I guess not
alone.
Winston, to be
friends,
fair.
and Flora happy to try and take the bullying play right there. Attempting,
Okay, that's fucking fat. I also think she gets ult way too fast, even though her ult's not very good. I think she gets ult way too fast, and her perks are way too good. Essentially, I think she's a little overtuned. I find burst damage with too much maneuverability not to be necessarily a good thing. And it also, because of how she's kind of weak to Winston at times, or rather Winston is not very good into her, because of how much mobility she has, it's also forced like Winston and dive, like those sort of standard dive comps out the meta to force this brawl. So she is fun to watch but problematic, you know? It's essentially like watching your one of your favorite comedians somebody comes out about them and they're like, oh, that's kind of bad, but like I really like their stand-up, and you're like, I should probably stop. Like it's essentially that's how I feel about Freya, where I think she changed many things that I didn't like, but also brought out a lot of things I don't like too.
At the moment by the Ramantra moving forward, the wraparound from the back seems to have served well for All Gamers Global. But now
yeah, it's like Chevy Chase with Community. It's like Chevy Chase with Community, exactly.
2 versus 4 though. Not sure who's gonna be the most,
yeah, they're gonna win this fight.
Yeah, they're just gonna lose. So yeah, just have to kind of reset. The problem is ZETA caught themselves on the wrong side of the map. 2 players in towards AGG.
Just say you like Jerry Seinfeld? I don't like Jerry Seinfeld. Jerry Seinfeld's one of the least funny part of the Seinfeld cast. Every person on Seinfeld was more interesting than Jerry Seinfeld. Even, you know, Kramer, who said the N-word like 80 times and got rightfully thrown out of show business.
Still be good here, but he wants to play the venture. Has to find targets. I don't think he's got great targets to play into, but the good news is there's no big counters against him either. No cast in here. There's no real CC.
That's true. Bowl's good to go as well. It's a division.
Okay, they make it around the corner. Oh, it's a good beat again. Dude, Alfie's Lucio, I mean, obviously, this was not like an insane play. Like, he just beat it and amped, right? But I will say, Alfie, when he's not like... Wait, what the Jasmine ult? Gen Z are trying to cancel Jasmine ults? I do think Alfie's swap to Lucio has, and like overall his support swap has been pretty good. Because the thing I was going to worry about was mostly his like Brigida, his Lucio, stuff like that, and he's looked great on him. Do the face, it's like Gen Z are trying to cancel Jasmine's ults.
But he's also had not a lot to counter. Annihilation is one of the ultimates you actually want to
like that.
But if Jasmine's going to throw it out, then Alfie's okay with that. Because now he's like, you know what?
They're definitely kind of beefing their ults.
Mutually assured feeding. That's what I love to see. Massive Ravenous Vortex, by the way, catching Jasmine in place right
So the venture swap here for last, so they can try to like get out of some of the aggression and also go for some of the squishier backliners. Luciman has gone for the ego peak on the Captive Sun, and it forced the lamp, sure. And Mach is fucking dead because Flora is hitting. Dude, when Flora decides, I'm gonna bring this. I'm saying it. People were like ZETA or frauds. People were like ZETA or fraud. They had such an easy like time into the playoffs. I'm telling you, ZETA is fucking good. If they are on the right comps and Flora just doesn't beef, ZETA is good. Never do that with your face again. What, this? They're trying, Gen Z's trying to cancel my face? They're trying to cancel my face, guys?
Pushes as well onto the ramp is annoying, and again, he is very difficult to punish. This is no
ZETA coping? I'm not ZETA coping. I'm recognizing the limitations while understanding that people hated them. They hated them without understanding their power. Okay, Sundred. AG are finally stabilizing.
And it seems like it's going to be more of a
Bits King. The Bits King.
You just see the abuse he puts onto Burnout. Once he kills Alpha E and Burnout slow and forces just...
Wait, why do people hate ZETA? It's not so much that they hate ZETA. They were just... People were arguing that they got into playoff. They were like fraudulent with how far deep they've gone into playoffs in terms of like their schedule was kind of easy. And they played like teams that weren't particularly strong at the times they played them. And I'm making the argument that I think ZETA is good, but also they are very dependent on certain heroes being played and Flora having a good map. Like they're not nearly as robust as like obviously like T1, like us, you know, us T1 and some of the other like top teams like AGG and even Crazy Raccoon when they're on it. Oh, like dishonest? That kinda. Wait, what the fuck? Bernard pops the ult to live and dude, what is this? Holy beef. I mean, that ult is like Jasmine. That's a Jasmine tier ult. What was he thinking was gonna happen? Sunjin was gonna leave. And Bernard died? Oh my, wait, we've actually reached maximum beef.
I'm not sure.
We've actually reached some maximum beef.
And the IQ dropped 50 points.
Okay, well.
They got no time now. ZETA Division, they're really...
ZETA Division just fumbled beat and annihilation?
They're not even really going to touch anymore. Bernard's gone Diva. At this point, Pelican...
Oh, no, that's not the right face. Sorry. I'm going... That was more of like a stroke face. That's not really the face we're going for.
This is getting really nasty.
Oh, big freeze here. Onto Jasmine. It should be easily cleaned on up. Immortality field needs to be dealt with.
They're just gonna play spawn. Wait, they get touch. They get touch. When they lose aid. Wait a minute. Nah, it won't be enough, right? Because Bernard just dies. Yeah, it won't be enough. They get held. They get killed. It doesn't matter. Ooh, the direct hit. The direct hit for the captive son. Wait, that was kind of sick with it.
As the remainder of ZETA Division cannot make it to the cart, and there's no other better way to put
Jasmine didn't even have the worst Jasmine of the map. True. True.
Cold there, Let me hit you up the power of the sun as AGG complete the hold on.
The ult economy in Freya Ramarissa meta is maddening. Yeah, I mean, Freya's ults in general are just kind of silly. But definitely, like, there's a lot of ults being generated, and especially if you get like, especially with BAP 2, so there's like constant windows being used, it just gets a little silly. Definitely one of the problems I have with Freya is her.
Aid getting a little bit farmed up, and then
a
couple points
how strong her tempo is.
Pounding, but once you get to see Sonjin swapping to the Venture, I wasn't sure if I was a believer to begin with.
Yaki overhated as fuck. He was Timothy in every game I made for 2 years.
To deal with so far away.
I'm not jumping into. I've already said my piece on that.
At all. Flora going completely silent.
I've already said my piece on that. I've already said my piece on that.
Probably the loudest.
I've gotten my hate. I've gotten my hate on that topic.
I mean, the second that the second Adventure hit the stage, Bernard was instantly on tilt. Seeing the pop of the
we're staying out of all Yaki discourse now. We're out of the Yaki game, okay? We're out of the Yaki game here on this channel. That was the old me. Takes hit of the spliff. That was the old me. The old me what was part of Yaki discourse.
Going over to EMEA and NA, casting EMEA yesterday, saying, hey, maybe the Venture would be good here. Then realizing, you know what? I think the Venture looks good.
Gen Z is trying to cancel Yaoi? No, not Yaoi. There's a different letter in the. There's a K. There's a K there, but
not some of the other players in our Western world. So a very different story.
We do not dig
Yaki, yep, that's the right one.
Oh, but I do dig Sonjin here, and he's ready to go.
So close. So they actually are full committing for this this damage boost onto Aid to hope he just like hard carries in the Freya, which to be fair is a reasonable bet.
Only for this map. Only in this situation.
Sunjin is dead. Sunjin has perished. They didn't get the lamp in time either. Maybe Aid gets enough positioning off of it. Oh, he does. Wait, they're pushing him out. Oh, new ball. Dude, it's so silly. It's so dumb. It's so silly how fast this ult gets built. Like, literally just slightly out of position, and then you just get insta-punished because Aid is just a goat on this character, and now they're just cleaned up. Fucking Aid's Freya is so good.
I think the ball did actually hit. It's got a huge hitbox, actually, so you'd be surprised.
We're canceling Yaoi in favor of Yuri. I don't think you're allowed to do that. It's Pride Month.
But it just clips a little toenail and latches onto a player, as we've seen there. Brilliant opening damage.
I don't think you're allowed to do that one. I'm not the CEO of Gay, though, so maybe someone else could make that call. If we have the CEO of Gay in chat.
Or aim for the head. Bernard range. Wait, hold up. A mercy res as I live and breathe. It's real. And the
okay, they got a res in 2025.
The damage boost could also be swapped on over to here. Too evasive at the moment, avoiding all the damage.
Why did he take off the do-rag? I didn't. It's on my head, just under the headband, bro. And it's not a do-rag. I'm not allowed to wear those. I don't think. I don't know. I don't know if that's allowed. I'm not CEO of the do-rag community either.
Despite the res onto Aid, Flora will get the cleanup on the Aid anyway. It is Marcus' window.
Oh!
He is kind of winning, though. It is kind of working a little bit.
Wait, Maka? And they're going to chase down Flora? Wait, Maka? You should get waves? I'm already making waves every day, bro.
With better respawns after capping Egg coming straight through from the door.
A card carry member of a queer leftist social center. Do I count?
in a losing position.
That depends how good you are at
That
math,
fails,
if you're
you're
counting.
feeling a little
But
silly.
I
given
mean,
that worked out,
that's
looking
kind of
like a very
CEO of
genius
gay.
play.
A little bit.
Yeah, that's going to need a brand new spray on the next.
What am I the CEO of?
drops to add to my
Insanely
collection.
good takes.
And
Being chill as fuck.
ready to go. Already moving in with the bowler. 3 players dragged on him. The Blizzard's been used as well by Pelican.
Maybe Sunjin can save someone. Maybe Sunjin can save. No. Sunjin does not save. Sunjin does not save, unfortunately. Okay, they have the ult needed. They had to beat the Annihilation, so it's pretty good to just like take down like one person. If they get Maka early, it's probably done, though.
3:30 to play through. A lot invested in that fight as well. Starting to look very good. But
CEO of not finishing games, that's just not true. That's not. I've finished so many games now. It's just simply not true. Now, do I think the ratio is still slightly skewed in the favor of not finishing? Maybe, but I think I've technically overtaken it now.
Off to a very strong start. Flora bowler in hand.
Okay, my Lucian has died.
Bernard, of all people, flooding with assistance from Alpha Yi.
How the fuck is Bernard? They're so far up here. Pelican and Bernard are literally so far up. Okay, Jasmine has ulted. Jasmine has dropped a characteristic Jasmine ult here.
No heals.
They might actually reverse sweep this.
Sonjin with hold up. We approve of the Sonjin on the venture. That could be a third.
They actually could reverse sweep this. If Bernard just keeps like hidden.
You know what? He's an anti-bird guy. Out comes the big excavation blast. Bernard.
Nah, Bernard dies, right? Yeah, okay. Oh, Sunjin.
What is this?
San Francisco shock might have only lasted from 2016 to 2023, but for this shock,
what do you mean reverse sweep?
It's about to come online for Sonjin. This venture's been
Well, I guess it's a first to 4, so it's not a reverse sweep technically. I was thinking it was a first to 3. But it's a first to 4, so my brain was like, dude, they can reverse sweep this, but it's technically not a reverse sweep. But I mean, they're gonna bring it back. They could bring this back. Now, getting capped there with that much time, not a good sign. I thought they were gonna hold for a bit longer based off the picks, but
proving his worth on this pick.
the Sunjin do be going crazy.
Moments away from securing potential map.
Did Avril just say that Shock was founded in 2016? I don't know. Maybe he meant San Francisco the city. Everyone knows San Francisco the city didn't exist till 2016.
Might be required for entry. Annihilation at the minimum here. Maka will be looking for an angle. Sonjin already on the flank. Finds a stray Pelican.
Gen Z's trying to what? They're trying to reverse sweep all gamers global. Generation Zeta. I mean, look at this shit too. Forces the lamp. They all take immense amount of damage because Freya, and now Freya gets out for free, and then Maka just to go into the backline and just insta win. Dude, he actually just egoed. He just egoed Finn. He literally just egoed Finn. Finn came up behind him and he fucking no-looked him. That's actually so disastrous for Finn's aura. Finn's aura took like a minus 1,000.
Man, Zeta division, it was really on to see. They just couldn't push far enough and they couldn't defend enough.
SF didn't exist till the tech companies made it. I made SF. Me.
Of all maps, showing immense value, and you start to see why this was better.
You know why? Because I made Super, and Super made SF. So thus I made San Francisco. Guys, also unrelated, I'm thinking about creating a new AI-powered Overwatch fantasy app. I've raised $18 million through Series A, through some Seed 1 funding, you know, some Series A funding here. And I can't wait to release the app.
They get to pick every map here on out, including when the map pool resets after map 6. We'll see where we go to right after this break.
That's me. Wonder if Zeta would go LCQ? I don't know. I feel like for teams like Falcons, it's kind of a no-brainer because their organization is essentially putting this shit on. I don't know if Zeta would go to LCQ or not. It's kind of like a risk because you have to win it. And I think Zeta would be a very good position to win it because it's between them and like Falcons. My favorite TSM player, Sunjin. Dude, Avril, I'm telling you. I will say this map was like relatively close. But I'm telling Bernard and the Orisa is just all they need. It's all they need, but if they can't play Orisa, it's just so sad. I think against like some of the better teams that they've like progressed a bit, I think if Bernard can't play Orisa, then they might be a little cooked. Even if his hero pool is still really good, it feels like they don't know how to play around it otherwise. All global gooners win this in 5. All gooners gooning. All the gooners gooning. Take this in 5. Except they would go to 4, but... Dude, he is on the Liquipedia page. Bro's just listing Sunjin's teams. Sunjin truly the best tier 2 NA player? I gotta think of like some other players that were in tier 2 North America. I would argue UV was in tier 2 NA. There's gotta be some other good ones there. Smurf was in tier 2 NA. Smurf was in tier 2 NA. I don't think Sunjin has hit the heights of Smurf yet, because he was on GGA Academy. Dude, look at this aura loss that fucking Finn suffered. Maka literally just no-looked his ass. Yeah, but Smurf was on a paid team. Did none of those teams that Sunjin was on pay him? Did none of those teams that Sunjin was on pay him? I'm sure that they gave him, one of those teams gave him some money. Surely one of those teams paid at least some money. Okay. Scrandle. I have time. I have a little bit of time. A little bit of time for Scrandle here. Bacon sandwich, £11.50. Smoky burger with pommes frites. 8 pounds from Sweden. Honestly, looks much better. Give me that. Iris, yeah, dude, Iris. Where the fuck did that guy go? That guy was, yeah, he was on third impact. Jacket potato. Fuck, I'm sorry. Jacket potatoes are stupid, especially if you're gonna put beans and peas over potato. Fuck you. Fuck you. This is stupid. Katsu curry any day of the week. I don't even mind a jacket potato. I just don't want peas and beans on top of the potato. Fries with bacon, pepperoni, cheddar, and mozzarella from Brazil, or the monster taco. Also, this isn't this isn't really pepperoni. Am I losing my mind here? Is this not just ham? Is this not slices of ham? I don't know if I'm fucking with this. I think I'm fucking with the monster taco more, even though I really don't. It's like one of the worst. I don't think it looks very good. It's like a white person taco and it doesn't look good. I feel like if this was bacon or Spam, I would fuck with this more over just ham. The price? Yeah. I also don't like cheese on fries that much. I gotta go with my heart. Who thinks is better? I think they're gonna think the Monster Scrandle is better. Oh, fuck yes. I did it. The double Stadion Verst, 2 dogs, £3.20 from Germany, or the cheese and onion panini, which is looking like it almost looks like a fish fillet for £4. Give me the Stadion Verst. That's a win. Okay. No, I have time. They're not on the map yet. Pie mash and gravy, £6.50. Kielbasa from Poland. Kielbasa from Poland. Dude, look at the pickles. Look crisp, too. Kielbasa. Give me that shit. Pie's mash and gravy does not beat Kielbasa. Fuck that. Okay, Yakitori Bowl. Thing Japan mentioned, so they're going to win. I mean, it looks pretty good. Not going to lie.
Hollywood now. Venture.
Seasoned chicken hearts, don't like that. Pie chips and gravy. It's cheap, but listen, I'll take the pie chips and gravy. Because I actually like it. Yaki mentioned butter chicken tikka rice, pigs in a blanket with roast potatoes and gravy. I forgot that in England, pigs in a blanket are like sausages wrapped in bacon. Now, I do like roast potatoes.
Coming through is going to be on the Alari.
Am I okay? I'm gonna say something crazy. I like chicken tikka, chicken tikka, but I don't like the look of this one that much. And I like the look. I honestly really like roast potatoes, and it looks really oily.
Might end up sticking with the Freya on this map anyway.
I went with my gut. I went with my goat. My gut. My goat. Double cheeseburger bacon, £5.50. Robbery waffle, £4.80. I mean, come on.
but would it be
I don't know if
a
May will get
relevant
played
ban
either,
on
'cause
Hollywood?
I think some
Should have known about the sweet debuff. Should have known about the sweet debuff.
Yeah.
Footlong sausage roll or the Hawk Tua
Maybe
burger.
a relevant ban elsewhere. I don't think
Give me the sausage roll. Much better stadium scran.
Here on Hollywood, where Symmetra, the
It's falling to pieces. It's falling to pieces. It's literally fell to pieces there. Pigs and Blanket, I agree with that one. Thank you. Thank you. My gout. My gout. Guy that goes and eats a lot of stadium scran. My gout is talking.
To save themselves in this third place match. Over to LA Hollywood.
The thickness of the onions is insane. I agree. I agree. I think personally I was right on that scandal. And the audience was wrong.
Okay, I'll admit. You got me. you crafty twerp. You got me.
Got him. This is what else I have as well. Looking back on the previous showing, AGG versus ZETA Division in that 5-map series in our CD decided matches, Hollywood was played. Map number 4. Bans were Diva from AGG, Genji from ZETA Division. Comps played Orisa. Both sides. Lee Sumin did in fact play the Alari. So notable ban from ZETA to remove that from the equation.
A target ban against Lee Sumin for the Alari and the cast for AGG to prevent Flora from playing the Unk hit scan. So very targeted here. But Bernard gets to play Orisa. I mean, as long as Flora doesn't beef, I'm honestly thinking they're gonna be fine. I think they're gonna be fine here. They denied that the pocket pick for Lee Sumin, and sure, Flora can't play Cass, but they get to play Orisa. I'm feeling good about this.
Forces Jasmine back and also forces out the immortality field from Finn as well. That means Finn's in danger.
Healers? I guess they used shift already. Well,
and now most of his sustain has fallen away for ZETA Division. It's all about
that's fine. There's one fight.
It's just going to be Flora moving quickly to the respawn.
Very nice opening coming through from AGG.
Oh, dude, the peanut butter's calling my name right now, though. I'm not gonna lie. 4 slices of bread covered in peanut butter are calling my name. Like my body is craving it. My body is craving that right now.
TP's the name of the game here to get.
Why is Bro so bad? I mean, I don't think Finn is bad. I just think he's like, he's a very inconsistent player with how he plays sometimes. Eden? Okay.
Yeah, and large javelin spin right there. Notices the aid.
Pelican is 40 HP in the backline. Okay.
Marker moment. Hold up, Marker dog. That's a triple, by the way, from Marker. You know, dude,
Maka's BAP has been pounding.
There'll be a lot of sprays out there. If all
you dare stack them and create a peanut butter sandwich, I might. Also, the Flora beef is real right now. Flora beef is occurring. Zeta is not. They're not getting a single limb, and Flora has just been owned. Okay, well.
More respawn time for ZETA Division.
You gotta stack them so you only eat one sandwich. Moderation is key. I feel like if I eat one gigantic peanut butter sandwich, it's gonna gum up my mouth like crazy. I'm gonna be chewing like for so long. I think Zeta literally just has to get a limb. They have to get a limb here. They have ults. All they need is a fucking limb. Look, they actually push. Oh, they look for Sunshine on the stairs. Wait, patent awareness. Patent awareness has done it again. Now we don't die to Malka. Okay, I'll take the beat. Sure, Malka dies, so that's fine. That's fine.
And the rest of all game is global. They're not really in a position to get that much off the back.
Wait, they did it. There it is. There it is. Flora finds good picks, does a pattern awareness, ensures that they find aid, or rather Sunjin, and then Jasmine goes down late. I mean, that's a cap right there, baby.
It's just desperate to find any sort of trade that they can.
It's Jover for Zeta, I fear. Well, they cap first. So maybe your fear is misplaced. Maybe you should learn to be brave instead of fearful. And Flora is actually fucking doing stuff now, so we're good. That's all they need. They need to be on Orisa, and they need a Flora to play to actually hit shots, and they win. They're just getting constant picks.
Not the most common answer here.
Gonna take high ground. Dude, this is popping. I'm going to disagree with you on that because I don't like agreeing with you. At least you're honest. At least you're honest that you're not agreeing with me, even though I'm right, because you're doing it out of spite. And I respect that. Okay, good, very good Spear.
The team still has a TP, so off he goes onto the high ground. Sonjin looking to slow down the payload progression as the TP has been placed on top of the car. So
I've seen enough nerf Adam Warlock. What is that? What is that? Borderlands 4 badge? Vault symbol? We got ourselves a Borderlands 4 player. A Borderlands 4 supporter.
Already evacuated the area. They got the Amber Alert, and well, they well and truly listen.
I can't even shit talk because I actually still like the Borderlands franchise, and I even like 3, even though it wasn't that good.
Jasmine gets a little bit of damage reduction.
I'm not even allowed to shit talk, honestly, I'll be honest.
That terror surge, and it saves them for a moment longer, even though it doesn't deliver that hard on the damage.
Oh, AGG made it out with plenty of members alive, including Sonja, who just instantly nails down Alpha Yi. Allows the follow-up to happen.
What about the movie? Didn't see it, we'll never watch it. Unless I run into another wildfires in LA situation again where I'm stuck with Curtis Russ. Because we watched the Warcraft movie and we're going to watch more video game movies if we hadn't like had to move after that. So maybe if I'm ever with them again, we'll watch more video game movies.
In a 1v1 against Sonja, not the best tectonic shock, but Sonja not punished either.
Good TP. Elusiman gets a little too big for his britches, hoping he can boop it. Bro was actually hoping he could just boop for that. Ooh, Sunjin. Sunjin will go down, but I mean, opened it up. It was fun as long as you didn't read the story. Yeah, exactly. I found the gameplay elements of 3, like, especially with the gunplay, to be really good. Like, and the movement and stuff they added. I actually really did like 3. But also I have a really tragic story about 3, guys. You're gonna hate this. So I was playing 3 on the first, like I started playing it like a couple months ago, and I was playing through my character. I got to a DLC, like the Lovecraftian DLC, and one of the quests bugged. And there was no way for me to fix it. And so someone's like, you should just go to a save editor and edit that you've gone past the quest. Well, I didn't back up my save, used the save editor, fucked up my save, and made it unrecoverable, so I lost the entire character and lost the whole thing. So I'm a little peeved about that one. I'm a little peeved on that one. Okay, I'm gonna lock it here though. With sub 1 minute, Zeta's gonna have 4 ults, and they can't get up on the high ground. 2.5 on his favorite. I don't know what 2.5 is. Is that prequel? Is 2.5 prequel?
And this is where Korea is just developing and developing. Symmetra out of the picture. Both teams are saying, you know what, maybe it's venture time.
Okay, 5 ults for AGG.
And I ain't talking the TV show.
They need, I mean, they have to get high ground. They have to get high ground here, but they're just losing the high ground fight. Stupid fucking Nat gameplay, watching it. Oh, Lucifer got out. Wait, really good finds with the Terror Search for Bernard. Bernard does it again. My goat does it again. They get them off high ground. They don't immediately die to the poke from Aid. And they're able to taxi back. Handsome Collection is a great pickup if on sale. I don't know the Handsome Collection. I've only played 2. I played 1, I played 2. And I've been playing 3, but I lost my save, so I'm going to have to come back and make a new character. And I also got Tiny Tina's Wonderland because it was free on Epic Games Store. But I haven't played it yet. Forces Lamp. Don't die to that. If they don't die to that, they're good. Oh, my captain. What a swap from Sunjin. Knowing that they can just go look for the assassination potentially on one player on the recontest. That's actually a really, really smart play from Sunjin. I think that might have sealed the deal. Like they're gonna get stopped here unless Zeta has the ridiculous hold. They're cooked. It's 3-1. Yeah, it's 3-1.
I don't think there's enough here from Zeta Division at all.
They made 2 frees because they had a Bitcoin farmer or something. I don't know. I don't know about that lore.
On A point, they slowed things down quite a decent amount. On
no Violet, no win. It has definitely been a definitive downgrade for Zeta. I think if I won't lie, I think if Violet's on this Zeta Division and they are in this meta, I think they might be winning. Like more consistently. I think they still have an issue with like where Flora is like very hot and cold, and when he's hot, he's really hot. But I honestly think they maybe could have gotten away with it. But such is life.
Holding these types of situations, Zeta are gonna have to prove.
Got to play games like Colt Candy instead. Borderlands is way too long to play for a stream game. Okay, and it's also I don't think it's particularly good content as a solo stream game either. I like Alfie, but him swapping his support has not been great. Honestly, I'm gonna disagree. I think Alfie's support is pretty good. I would wish that he was on DPS still. I think his DPS is better, but I don't think his support's been bad at all. I just think I'd rather him on DPS.
Great up and coming team, a new top 4 entrant into OWCS Korea, where the top end of Korea is so competitive. And so
if you can't go through Pokemon, Borderlands probably isn't a great idea. Well, that's not what I'm saying.
and then AGG end up losing. Who are you? They lose.
I could get through Pokemon quite easily.
Question marks on this team. Is this team going to be as good as they were? And now AGG looking.
Wait, Baba is you on stream. Baba is you. Never heard of Baba is you.
So desperate to try and hold on to the series any way they can.
Okay, they put Pelican on Venture here.
No Symmetra.
So they're hoping to have Pelican to just like also like have a little bit of extra aggression and survivability. Maybe they can have them contest the backline a bit. Fair enough.
And it's time to either find
Okay, there's Sunjin.
We'll turn off for life support. Sunjin erupts from below.
And Pelican got immediately rolled on the Venture. Actually, just like they just met in air and just immediately rolled. This might be it. This might be it for Respawn already.
4 versus 5 AIDS over the top as he gazes down callously upon these unsuspecting.
I mean, force the lamp because they were afraid they were gonna get caught. They can maybe get Sunjin. Nope, they can't. Okay, yeah, it's over. Baba is used a difficult puzzle game that will make everyone laugh at you being stuck on a puzzle. It looks simple for 3 hours. I see. So it's like essentially like streamer is dumb and I am smart content. It's like any puzzle game. The streamer is dumb, I am smart content.
ZETA Division waiting for all 5. Window a little bit early from
Sunjin and Pelican were dueling each other on Pride Month. Yeah, I know, if you can believe it. And look, they already controlled the high ground here too. They walked up, lost control of the high ground with the boop and the spear. Like now this is actually fucked for ZETA.
Metallic might on the high ground. You can't hold it as a group of squishies, so now it's going to have to be a fully fledged rotation update here.
Permission to point a laugh at you. Wait, Bernard.
Whoa,
My goat? My goat? Wait, my goat? And he's going to body block so they get the Jasmine pick? Oh, wait, my goat's done it. I'm pouring honey on my goat. I'm pouring honey on my goat currently.
Nicely played there by Bernard. Just gets Lee Sumin on
I mean, you ever just see your Orisa flank and get a pick? You ever see your Orisa flank and go to the opposing high ground and get a pick and set up your fight? Yeah, Bernard does that.
Prevent AGG from climbing the elevator and fighting it at all.
Bernard can do that one. Evil Toaster? You know what? Good call up, but maybe not.
Sunjin might have to be the.
I prefer his twin brother, Good Toaster. Good, very good deeds Toaster.
Break high ground against ZETA Division.
1 minute down, Avril. 4 to go. ZETA Division need a near perfect hold here, but they've got 2 rooftops to try and play from. Isolation here.
They have to lamp. Oh wait, Sunjin get caught. Sunjin trying to out venture. Loses. Wait, the captain's on it. Uh-oh.
I think this one's already chalked.
I don't know if Marco used
5 ults. 5 ults. Sub 4 minutes.
The 5 ultimates.
Is it possible?
Look for ZETA to try and keep the
Is it possible?
It certainly is this. Winning a follow-up.
They play the comp that works. They put Pelican on Adventure so they can actually just like contest and they don't have to worry about getting caught by the Adventure all the time.
Can't get stronger than this. If you're
Evil Toaster and his brother Good Oven, the two men.
In the best position in terms of economy.
A commanding position to be in.
Oh, 3 minutes. 3 minutes, 5 ults. Bernard says this is my high ground. Get off here. Sunjin has ulted for high ground. It's an interesting idea. I don't know how I feel about this Terra Surge. I think maybe they were hoping to find some more, or at least just, I guess it just buys time. Sunjin gets out, surely. Oh, Sunjin died. Oh, but they trade. Oh, no. I mean, are they going to beat this? Surely they don't beat this. Surely Alfie just lives and they recontest. Okay, they both live. They're both going to live, maybe. Oh, Bernard's going to die late. Bernard's going to die late. Oh, that's so bad. That's so bad. They're going to have to touch. They have to touch.
Coming in with a sound barrier,
okay, they get it. They get it. The touch happens. No, they just lost. I mean, they have late B. It's over, right? It's over. They don't have Bernard. It's never been more over. It's never been more over. That's the 4-1. That's a GG. First Garth. Evil Toaster 3 has to be one of my favorite movies. I love the duality of him and his priorly unknown twin brother, Good Toaster.
Now find themselves securely in the top 3. Second seed coming out of the seeding matches. And for ZETA, unfortunately, they're going to have to go home in 4th. But number 4 is not the lucky number today. That is not the number required to get yourself into the mid-season championship.
Damn it, these guys got rolled by Crazy Raccoon. I'm telling you, ZETA. Well, Crazy Raccoon. They fixed their shit, I think, with the rotation. The rotation looked a lot better. They also looked, their dive looked fucking sick comparatively, which helps a lot. They looked a little lost with their meta picks in the previous matchup, and I don't think they played that well in general. But AGG is still pretty good. Good team, obviously. Sandbagging? I don't think it's sandbagging. I'm gonna be honest. I think it's just a dumb conspiracy. I think they literally just beefed. I think they just beefed because Crazy Raccoon wasn't even that good coming into the playoffs. Like they were like clearly like on the downswing comparatively.
So damn good, and like I said, give this man the POTM. The venture came out to play today, and it was immense.
Damn, I had no idea of a Sonjin's venture.
Tanking for draft picks.
Like that, you know? Absolutely wild. Getting the value out of it for displacement.
I need someone to keep you guys occupied while I go get my peanut butter snack. You know what? You guys can listen to the broadcast for like a minute while I get my bread and peanut butter.
I knew them as a tracer player from their brief stint on the Seoul Dynasty. They did a little bit of tourism over in, what, NA or EU for a while. Don't know if they delivered too hard on that. But here on AGG, as a replacement for Who Are You, a legendary player, Sonjin is delivering.
Yeah, I joke that this guy might be one of the best tier 2 NA players of all time. When you look at his Wikipedia, it's like he's been on Wisp and Susano and Timeless and all these teams. And back in Korea, his native country, now finding himself on a potential top 3 team, maybe even in the world. I mean, what an ascendancy from Sonjin. This guy has always had potential. I think the first time, obviously, Seoul Dynasty was when most players would have known of him. You see this guy, Sonjin, you think, who's this guy? This dude is coming in to replace Prophet for them. This is when Prophet took a break for a month, and Sonjin was signed on a 1-month contract to basically fill Prophet's shoes. At that time, Prophet, one of the best players in the world, heavy burden and large shoes to fill. Sonjin struggled a little bit in that position, but it was a struggle year for Seoul Dynasty in general. Had to really run through the trenches of NA Tier 2, proving himself once again before he finds himself in a position to start winning, get noticed, get on TSM, starts looking pretty good in 2024, stages 1 and 2. And then this year, finding himself back in Korea, ascending to top 3 in Korea, and looking like damn near one of the best flex DPSs while he's doing it.
Okay.
Determination
plate of bread,
runs through the veins of Sonjin
peanut butter,
and through all
it's time to go.
Gamers Global, earning their spot at mid-season.
Now it's time to pay out the Preds.
Coming up next, we got the big one out for the best of
let me pay out a little Predatorinos here.
We'll see you after a break.
Choose outcome. AGG. I'm a little disappointed in ZETA though. I will say I'm a bit disappointed in ZETA. I feel like if they had just rocked the Orisa earlier, this could have been a bit of a longer series, but you guys want to see how I do this? You guys want to see the portions of peanut butter we're talking about here? Good hearty scoop. Good hearty scoop of the scran. Put it right here. Lovely bun. Put it all over the top. Make our open face sandwich here. Our sort of peanut butter tostada. I have a tummy ache. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I have a tummy ache too. That can be, and it can be quenched by eating a peanut butter. Then, look at this. Peanut butter on the top. Fold it. Fold it. Bosh. It's Bosh. That's what it's all about, baby. This is me a quick, like 600 calories. Oh yeah. We eat like I had to in the 2008 recession. This is my snack. I've already eaten my meals for the day and had my protein shake, okay? This is my late night snack. This is my like 20 to 25 grams of protein for another like 600 calorie snack. What's your opinion on Belis Rhea versus Mag? I would take Belis Rhea in a heartbeat. Me personally. That's my opinion. Oh, it's Helen. Sorry, I thought that was the Mag emote. That's Kellen. I would take Belos Ria. I would take Belos Ria still. Not gonna lie. Thoughts on the imminent recession? Buy a lot of dried beans. Get a rice cooker. Make a lot of get a lot of beans. A lot of legumes going. Where's Falcons? Who's gonna let them know? Who's gonna let them know? Who's gonna let them know? Who's gonna tell them? Okay, Bandle. I'm gonna turn this down for a second while I play a little Bandle here in the interim. 1988.
Wait, here's some free money.
Thank you. Thank you, Albert Links, for the free money. 130 million views. Keep listening. I'm gonna eat my peanut butter tostada here. I don't know this one. Let's move it on. I feel like I do know this one. I feel like this I recognize this. Is this I would walk, like, is this the, and I would, what is it? What is this? The I would walk? Is this the one I'm thinking of? Like the, what's the name of it? Would walk? I would walk 7 something miles and that I would blah blah. I would walk. 500. Is this the Proclaimers? I'm going for it. Oh! I knew the Proclaimers. Let's hear the Bandle. Let's hear the cover. Dude, peanut butter goes crazy. Hello, Harry. Are we excited? Dude, it was a good... I'm a little pissed at Zeta, Harry. I'm not gonna lie. I think they kind of trolled. But, yeah, I'm excited. It'll be fun. I mean, this match is just for seeding at this point, right? Isn't it? It's just seeding for EWC shit. Because the teams are already determined. Is it not? Remember to do your Mario hurdle? Brit spotted. That's fair. That's fair. I did a double shift yesterday as well, so I get it. What is Mario hurdle? What the hell is that? Let's see what that is. What? I've never seen this. Suspicious sight ahead. I'm gonna trust the site. What? I'm fucking stuck. I can't get out. I can't get out of it. What is this? I can't get out. I don't think I should trust this. I haven't got a virus from it after 3 months, so you should be fine. Well, I won't let me trust it. What the fuck? It won't let me. I literally can't. I can't get in. Wait. I'm trusting. I would like to trust. Understand? Trust? Okay, I did it. I fixed it. How does this work? There was an error loading the player. I don't think I can play this on the Brave browser. I think it's got too many pop-ups. I don't think I can play this on the Brave browser here. I think I'm cooked. OneSquareMinesweeper.com. What? What? Like, am I missing something here? Am I missing something from this? What? What the hell? How? What do you mean how? There's one square. Place a flag? What do you mean place a flag? I can't. What are you talking about? I can't place anything. There's nothing to place. Right click it. Oh. Dude, I don't play Minesweeper. I don't play Minesweeper, okay? I don't know how to play Minesweeper. I'll say it. I don't know. I don't know how to play Minesweeper. Kitty, I'm trying to eat my peanut butter, okay? It shows? Yeah, obviously it shows. Is this like, it's not like a gotcha that I haven't played a game before. That's like putting me out on the fucking, like, I'm playing like badminton and they're like, oh, this guy doesn't know the sports of badminton. Of course not. I haven't fucking played it. It's like putting me as like on a fucking football field. I've never played the game before. Bro lost on one-on-one, one-by-one Minesweeper. Well, now that I understand how the game works, I will not lose again. Look. Watch. Watch. I won't lose again. Here you go. Look at this. Wow. Wow. I snubbed thee. You know what? You're getting connections. Boy. Okay. Port. Liberty. Entourage Life Bulletin Board. Wire board. Not sure. Remaining. Secession is a show. Departed is a show. No, Departed's a movie. The Departed. Euphoria, Entourage, Secession. No, I don't know which one of these are a show. Flash? The Flash? Isn't it The Flash? Departed's not a show, is it? Is it Life? I'm gonna try Flash. Or is it Pursuit? Oh, God. Oh, Wire. The Wire. What? Not, maybe it's not Euphoria? Huh. It's probably not this. It's probably not Wire. That wouldn't make much sense. Is it Flash, maybe? I don't know the last one. Departed is a movie, but not a show. Oh my fucking God. What is it? Okay, let's move on. Insecure. Pursuit. Happiness. Liberty. Oh, it's stuff for stuff in the Declaration of Independence. Life, liberty, pursuit of happiness. There we go. Okay. That's because I'm so fucking America pilled, obviously. So I know Euphoria, Secession, Entourage. A wire transfer. A port. Insecure. Could these be things in like a... like computing? Like something about computing, perhaps? Like port wire insecure report, perhaps? Port wire flash? Because I'm thinking like something like intranet protocols. Because I know Entourage, Secession, Euphoria. I don't know what the last... I don't know what the Progressive is not one. Progressive is not a show. Like, what the fuck is this last show? Is it... It's not Flash. It's not Wire. Is it Departed? I mean, surely I just sent it on Departed, right? Departed must be one. What the fuck? What is the other show? Well, I might be cooked. I only know that there's these three, and I don't know what the one that goes with it too. What is it? It's not Flash. It's not Departed. It's not Wire. What is the other show? I couldn't tell you. I mean, that's the only thing. That's the only clue I have because I don't know what the next one is. Insecure port report. Like, what does any of this have at session? I was thinking wireless protocols, bulletin board. A bulletin you can put announcements on. A report you can put announcements on. You can do a report through like a wire, like a news flash. Wait, am I goated enough? Am I goated enough to hit this? Am I goated enough to hit this? I'm good enough to hit this. Oh, okay. So Euphoria, Entourage, Secession. Otherwise, and it's not Departed. So Insecure Port, is it gotta be Progressive? Is Progressive a show? Port Insecure, like, let's think here. Port, it's Insecure. I mean, it's gotta be, well, we know it's gotta be one of these. It's gotta be Departed is like somebody that's in Progressive? Maybe? What is this? I mean, that's the only thing I think of. Because I know these three are shows. Euphoria, Secession, Entourage. What about Port, Insecure, Departed, Remaining? Could this be something to do with like loading?
It's that time of the day, that time of the week. We're about to head into grand finals.
Oh my god, dude. I don't know.
It's gonna get spicy out
I don't know.
T1 up against Crazy Raccoon. I'm bringing you all the action with a leg day.
I mean, it's we don't have a lot of options. We don't have a lot of options here. Fuck it, send it. I'm gonna lose it. What is it? Insecure was a show? Oh. Insecure was a show? What left might mean? Departed, Port, Progressive, Remaining. Oh. I didn't know fucking... I know the match is starting, okay? I wanted to finish Connections. I didn't know about Insecure. Should have listened to me? I can't. That would be cheating. The walk-in? It's about to... We're about to watch it, bro! Calm it down. There they are.
Because, man, I'm so excited. This T1 squad has just been
There they are.
out. First up,
Open the Preds. Oh, shit.
New blood, first blood, spill blood. It's proud.
I haven't opened the Preds.
my personal
Oh, wait. Goated? Wait, a goated walkout?
never got a chance to play in the Overwatch League because
Wait, that's my guy?
young, but I tell you what, he's aged
That's
up
my
and
fucking guy? He's walking out with insane aura?
So far, 2025 seems to be his year. If
T1.
next year, then Proud, no doubt, will be
Crazy
the
Raccoon.
best hit scan player.
There you go.
Next up, another one of our DPS.
Let's see it.
A little bit more experience over on Overwatch League. He drifts like a snowflake.
A Viper,
and he strikes
of course.
like a true snake. It's Viper.
The Pulse Bomb Prince himself showing up on the big stage in 2023, replacing
Vipers. He's lost.
That may have been
He's fucking lost. Oh, fuck. He's lost. He did not know what he wanted to do. Bro was quite lost.
Onto a winning T1 squad.
I'm putting 100k on T1. Don't bankrupt me. Don't worry. They got this.
On T1 for a few that match this. If you're cooking up a Michelin star roster, you know you gotta add the zest.
And this guy got himself.
He's gonna do a TikTok dance, but I think he chickened out last minute. Wait, Zest, that was tough as fuck. Not gonna lie. That was tough as fuck from Zest. Did you guys notice that? Do you see that?
Now it's all up for Zest. He's currently potentially even, according to his team, the star of the team, the carrier of the team. Dongak even calls him Faker.
Oh yeah, Donghak saying it's the go.
Wait, there he is. Cinema. Cinema. There he is. Where did I get a uniform? I don't know. Ask Swing. There it is. A humble bow. A humble bow from the Dong hack. A humble bow from Mr. Dong. That's what I like to see. My humble goat. Very respectful. Respectful. Top 10 respectful Dong moments. I need to go close my door.
Unbelievable heights heading up next. You don't need to be Dutch to see he's on the angle. You better believe he's skewed.
Chu calls him the best brig.
Leg day making a fucking skewed. That's my guy. Skewed fucking Harry making a cinema reference, an actual cinema reference. Leg day is killing it. If there's one thing Harry can do, if there's one thing Mr. Leg Day can do, is that he can say some very like cheeky things. Okay, that one wasn't that cheeky, but wait, goated? Wait, goated there? Vigilante, he's unleashing the beast? Holy fuck, Vigilante, he unleashed the beast. He actually unleashed the beast there. Point of view, he's gonna get you. Holy fuck. I felt, anyone else have goosebumps? Does anyone else have goosebumps there from Vigilante? Does anyone have a feel like that primal fear? Chills. Chills.
Top 2 finish guaranteed.
I lick the knife.
No shy away from getting a top 1. It's Crazy Raccoon.
Boo, don't care. Boo, don't care. We have the T1 walkout.
He's saying coming in big. Flex DPS for Crazy Raccoon showed up in 2023 on the San Francisco Shock. Moved to Vancouver, showed what he'd really do, but still the potential was even higher. Winning multiple times.
Don't say CR fighting. Mods, take his jacket. Take his jacket. He's saying CR fighting. Take his jacket.
25.
Oh, you know who's up next, baby. 8'9" of pure gaming biomass. The one and only Lip.
Still the best to ever do it. Now, currently leading candidate for GOAT, the greatest of all time in professional Overwatch. Violet move aside, Lip has won more titles. He's bigger, he's badder, still the best hit scan in the world. And this
Kitty,
might
please.
be his last
Kitty, we're trying to do walkouts here, okay? The big zoom out because he's so tall.
And he still wants to win it all.
Bro is quite tall.
Last trophy lift. That's all Lip's looking for. And his team are helping to carry it there. Repost this clip if he be balling. It's the one and only Junbin.
What's he gonna do? Oh, he's cute with it. Bro's cute with it.
Secures himself in the upper echelon of best tanks there ever has been and best tanks there ever may be. Jumbin has been lights out onto this team, starting position on tank for the past couple of years. MVP in Dallas last year.
Was that 3 fingers on the face? Yeah. Does that signify something?
Best ball in the world faced up against Dong Ak.
The ball off, but you got to turn it up to 11. You got to push it past the boundaries. Let's take it to the max.
Jumbin wouldn't be anywhere else without his tank.
What is he doing? What is he doing?
For 4 years
It's okay. Dude, these cutie patooties, I can't even get mad. I can't even get mad at them. They're just being cutie patooties over there. I can't even be like, what am I supposed to do? How am I supposed to be like on the opposing team? Be like, yeah, fuck you. Like when he's over here, like what am I supposed to do there? Like I can't even be mean to him. Like they're just being cutie patooties, you know? Like how am I supposed to like take this seriously?
Every single time. But what could go wrong? Nothing with Chorong.
2023.
Hello, Xenoframe. What are you messing with? Leave this alone.
In the world, at least in my opinion, and certainly when you look at his record.
Dude, let's fucking go, Chorong.
True, so flexible, able to
Chorong is kind of a goat
as well, but it's the main support prowess on towards that Brig, on towards that Lucio, so indomitable in the back line that makes Chorong so damn good.
The hair is slick back though. He was smooth the way you gotta see it. Come here, kitty. Come here. Oh, he's got so much aura. Dude, look, dude, he's got so much. What are the shoes? Look at his fucking shoes. Wait, look at the shoes on Shu. What is he? Look at his shoes, man. These shoes go. These slides are crazy. The chain, he's dripping. He's got drip. This is finals. This is finals for Korea. Yes, even though technically, I don't think it matters for mid-season placements at this point.
9 years of competition.
Oh boy.
But because like everything's been decided. But yeah, it is important for like seeding stuff.
For T1, a much younger squad, a hungry squad, looking for wins, looking to prove themselves that they can be the best in probably the largest org in Korea as well.
Damn, Avril even got his. Avril, I like how Avril has his like buttoned up shirt here, and Harry shows up in his BlizzCon shirt, and it's like completely light outside because he's in Europe. But Harry managed to put on a chain still. That's killing me. This one's killing me. This one is killing me. This is getting my ass.
And it feels like Zest has kind of leveled up in the post-Overwatch League era, which has been rare for some of the players coming out of it. Usually it's been new blood that have been taking that.
I think it doesn't even matter for seeding because Crazy Raccoon are locked first seed. Swing, can you confirm? Swing Chip, are Crazy Raccoon locked for first? So it doesn't even matter for seeding?
I mean, Zest was even good in the Overwatch League days. Like I said in the intro there as well, he got an MVP.
Chill on him, that's goat. Dude, that is, oh, that's also so fucked up. It's like daytime for Harry, and like UK has no air conditioning, and it's gonna be hot as fuck for him.
One bit of slumping phase, possibly.
He's gotta be dying in that room with his PC and the fan. Oh, that shit's gotta be so hot.
Now they firmly land on.
Yeah, it's true. Okay.
The team. Every time you hear them in interviews, they're all saying, "I think Zest is a carry. I think Zest is a carry." And as we
it cooled off today.
Looking like Zest
Can you confirm as the resident Brit? It sucks here. See, listen, I really want to make fun of you guys because the temperature really isn't that hot. Like it's like 32 degrees. You're saying like it's been like 39 in Texas, like 39, 40, and it's been equally as humid. But we have AC and you don't, so I'm gonna give you a pass. I'll give you guys a pass because you haven't invented AC yet. Because that would, if I didn't have AC, my life would also suck in that.
Into the throne room, they have crossbow in hand, but the royal guards of Crazy Raccoon, they are always on it, and it feels like it's so hard to get past that backline. Chorong and Shu are as close to perfection as you can get when it comes to an Overwatch.
Type 1 if you cried watching the new Mr. Beast video. Is that the one where they included the clip of them telling the guy doing the challenge that his like friend died and like kept it in the video? I understand the context of apparently they
just went to make a bursty play.
Yep. This is the team that.
Which I was like, damn, Mr. Beast, this is kind of crazy even for you.
This has been the only stage, and not even the whole stage, just in the last couple of weeks where you even start to creep in a tiny bit of doubt for Crazy Raccoon. Yeah, go 0-3 in the seeding.
Our houses are designed to keep in heat, so that also stinks. Yeah, I mean, pretty much you guys have self-inflicted yourself terrible summers here, because the thing is, it's not even hot. It's like way hotter here in North America. But like we just have AC, so I'm like, I'll give you guys a pass. Like, even though objectively it is fucking way hotter here where I'm at in Texas than it was in the UK. Like way fucking hotter. But you know what? I'm gonna let I'm calling off. I'm calling off the hordes. We can let the UK people be miserable for their 1 week of summer, okay? We'll let them deal with it.
And they still prove that you can't doubt and you can't go up against the final boss of Korea, and that will always be Crazy Raccoon, always finding themselves in towards the finals. And
no, I got breadcrumbs. Dude, I finished my bread snack though. That was good.
The only team that has ever beaten them in the finals.
I hope Mr. Beast brings that guy's friend back to life using the pyramid tech he found. What are you talking? I don't even think I'd want to know what you're talking about.
Well, it's a unique matchup for our finals. And despite not having double,
what about other European countries? Other European countries that are suffering, you guys get more of a pass than UK. So just know that if you guys are suffering, you get more of a pass than the UK. Because the UK had like 300 years of colonialism to like harvest resources to build AC. So, though to be fair, for a lot of the European countries, you guys also had that. So,
even though they kept getting closer and closer to taking,
to be fair, you guys also don't get that much of a pass.
And just looking back now, so I think the only time that Crazy Raccoon has not been to a final was Stage 2 Korea last year when they got knocked out in the semis by Falcons, and because we in Korea we play single elims.
I live in Finland and over 25 is like unbearable, bro. You would hate Texas. It is 39 to 40 degrees Celsius for like 2 months straight, with like 70% humidity the whole time.
It's either first or second, and I'll tell you what,
you would hate Texas during the summer. Because I hate Texas during the summer.
Let's have a look at
I was up in Toronto, and it was beautiful up there. It was like 20 degrees, like 18, 20 degrees the whole time.
I imagine we're going to be seeing some balls.
It does make a lot of sense given both teams have very strong ball players. And
bro, in Japan, we get 90% humidity. Oh, okay.
I don't want to see ball
well,
at all in this opening.
You got me beat. What's the temperature, though? Probably also pretty hot.
Dongak versus Jumbin has to be the name of the game here. Jumbin's a bit of a weird spot right now. His win rate's taking. Dude,
I have to pee so bad before we start this. Guys, can you guys tell him to pause the game while I pee? I gotta pee.
Taking over in a starting position over Jumbin in this particular meta, favoring your off-tank player over your main tank player. But for Dongak and T1, they only have one tank. Forced to adapt, forced to improve his hero pool. Dongak has done just that. He might be the best well-rounded tank in the world currently.
He's in low power mode at the moment, just saving his energy for when we get into map. He's been woken up. Snap, snap. Here we go. Wakey, wakey, Donghag. It's time to get stuck in Cherong versus Vigilante. I personally, I'm a bit of a fanboy for the Crazy Raccoon backline. I talked about it before. I think that they might be the best in the world, but I am ready to be proven wrong by Skewed and Vigilante. I think that Skewed is like so consistent. And our predictions, our match predictions here at the Hongdae Arena, 63% for T1. Ooh.
Honestly, T1's record has looked better. They have looked better so far in this meta. They've looked better overall in the past couple of weeks. First seed out of seeding qualifiers. They beat Crazy Raccoon already. They beat everyone else in that entire bracket. The team that really doesn't look like they have a weakness right now. The first newcomers to the finals versus the first defending champions. The bottom as well. Time to champions versus crowned again. T1 versus CR. A very high pressure scenario for T1. I think that's got to be the biggest difference here, because while CR has the consistency of consistently being in finals, winning the most of them as well. T1 haven't been to a finals before.